Whoa. Here I am, as if I never left. As if I never left, because I have not. I've been here all day. Had a lot of fun streaming for my early day Thursday stream. And this is something I would usually do on Wednesday nights. There was a bit of a scheduling conflict going on. By the way, Eric, the great Eric K is here. Hey, buddy. I just want to let you know, I did cancel that show from last night well in advance, and it showed that it was canceled. But YouTube, I don't know why, it just stayed up there. And whoever went into because I canceled a couple of days ago because I wanted to help Paulie with his big stream that he had last night, the great Paulie Latino Slant. So I just moved it to tonight, which I've done a couple times before, and it just stayed there on the YouTube thing because YouTube sucks. Because I went and checked it to make sure, and it changed the schedule and everything that showed me that it was not there. So any of you who went there and waited, I really do apologize about that last night. I am so sorry. Eric K informed me last night when I was at Paulie's stream that had happened. I appreciate you informing me of that, Eric. I got to be wary of that from now on. But I do appreciate you, my friend. And here I am back, and because usually it's going to be Wednesday nights and of course a Thursday night day show. But my good buddy Flash is going to be with me when he can. He got a little held up, but he'll be here. And I guess, and I just want to thank everyone for jumping ahead. I had a wonderful time today hanging out with my great buddy Jed, my great buddy Ninja Knight, and my great buddy RN Feliciano. The wonderful Stephanie Janizek showed up and hung out with us as well, and a lot of great people. One other thing. You guys were trying to tell me how to fix the problem we had with my good friend Mark with a C, who I see is here now, with his chat, like unblocking people or whatever. I couldn't find anything on YouTube to deal with that, Eric, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm still very happy to see you all here, especially the wonderful, the beautiful Purple Valkyrie. Purple, it's so late over there, but I wish you were here. I wish you were here with me. In fact, everyone out there wishes you were here instead of me. Let's just be honest. Welcome, everyone, to Clobberin Time, issue number 778. Open Geek Foolishness. Of course, the great Steve Mitchum is here with me tonight, and my brother. Always great to see you. As I mentioned, my buddy Jed has popped in with me. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for popping in there. The great two master of Frenches, by the way, the great Eric K and the great Chris Persia. I'm always so honored to see you both here. My new friend Tim Myers, who I had the pleasure of hanging out with on my buddy Cardinal Sin's show yesterday live. Please go to Cardinal Sin's channel. Check that out if you would. I got a lot of links in the description below. I think I put Cardinals down there. If not, I'll fix that. But again, yes, Mark with a C, Steve Mitchum, Jed, Dr. Hercumonkey. I like that name, man. I always like that name. And I hopefully other friends will pop in when possible. And because I know it's a busy streaming night out there on the net, so and that's the way it goes. But yes, Purple, it is wonderful to see you. It is, and it's kind of okay to see the rest of you too. I'm just kidding. Again, and by the way, again, it's great to see you, Tim. I really appreciate you, sir. It's great, and I had a good time meeting you yesterday. But yes, Mark with a C. I don't know what the deal is on that, why that happened. And someone had said I could go to my YouTube settings and fix it. Or like it says blocked users or something like that, which unless you got blocked by accident somehow, I don't know. But I can't find anything in my YouTube studio to fix anything like that. I don't know what's going on, bro. I just don't know. And the other Mark C, of course, is not with a C. He's Mark C. Our good buddy Mark C. He's not here with us tonight. I don't know if he's lurking out there somewhere. If you are lurking, my brother, we're all pulling for you. He's not doing very well. I haven't talked to him in a couple of days. I'm worried about him. Very concerned. So any of you if you're praying people, are just sending out good vibes to our good friend Mark C. If you're out there, buddy, we're pulling for you, man. Everybody loves your brother, and you got a lot of support out here. So good luck to you. I will continue to try to get in contact with him to get updates on the status of Mark C. Nothing in the past couple of days, so I'm worried about him, but hopefully, that'll be all right. He will be better. Yeah, I hope so. having a bit of a technical kerfluffle here, folks. Sorry. I don't know what a kerfluffle is, but I want one. Let's see here. Yeah, all right. I think I may have it worked out now. So yeah. Yes, he did. He did go for a biopsy. That was the other day. Last time we talked was a couple of days ago. So I'm hoping he's okay out there. Again, we're pulling for him. We'll see. Hopefully hear from him soon. It is a dessert top. And like I said, basically the only reason I moved this until tonight rather than just not doing one, just doing the daytime show, and that's all, was because my good old buddy Flash, who doesn't get a chance to ride with me as often as he used to when we were on BTR, like I said, just doesn't get that many chances anymore, and he's got stuff to do and things going on. So anytime I get a chance to bring him in, I do so. I actually, out of sentimentality, because he's my old bud, I missed him, just miss hanging with him. I decided what the hell I would do the 2 shows. So I would do this one tonight rather than just move it. I like to get as many shows in as I can. Of course, again, Saturday night, the wonderful Raquel Briggs and I will be reviewing 4 more episodes in our quest, in our voyage to review all of Star Trek. Listen, Tim Myers, let's see here. Oh, it was nice to meet you too. I have a lot of movies and shows I need to watch. Well, hey, look, man, there's all kind of stuff. No matter how old you are, how much you have watched, Tim, I found there's just still so much out there. And whether it's old or not quite as old, that no matter how old you are, you just missed it for whatever reason you didn't watch it. And so there's always new stuff to discover. Well, thanks, Steve. I really appreciate that. Raquel and I have really been having a lot of fun doing this. And and it's so great with the interactive chat. Let's see here. Well, if I can be there, Jed, I will. It depends on what I'm doing Saturday morning. I'm going to be running around and actually doing some work on, doing some, some home improvement, if you will, working on some stuff. So I don't know what I'll be doing at that time. I'll have to let you know, brother. But that said, Jed does have a channel, and Jed apparently will be streaming again on his channels Saturday morning. So if you have not subscribed to him, please do. And of course, check out his lovely stream that he's going to be having Saturday. If I'm home, dude, I'll be there. You know that. So let's see here. Forget a 5-year mission, Mike and Raquel, for an ongoing mission to chronicle and rate all of Star Trek. That's right, all of Star Trek. Real Star Trek. 1966 through 2005. Absolutely. See, Mitchum it says, Tim Myers, I think you'll find that a lot of old movies were better written because they didn't have CGI to lean on. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously always true, of course. And they were better written just because they were written by better writers, by writers who were actually writers, not writing for agendas, and people who had come from a different time, different eras, people who, for the most part, even if they didn't have all the life experience to draw on, they knew enough to talk. In other words, if someone was writing a script, a book, or whatever, if they didn't have the life experience, they knew enough to go and seek out others that did, interview them, do research, do things like that, and write about, because not everyone writes about their own life experience, but you do write about the things you can learn about from others as well. How many times have you heard of an author saying, yeah, I learned all these things that I never knew researching this book for a character. I wonder, do writers now, I'm sure some do, of course, but these screenwriters on film and movies, do they research characters? They don't even make characters. They make ciphers to represent or to basically carry their little agenda and their little point. And when they adapt or refurbish old characters, they don't put anything, they don't put all the best elements that, into these characters. Alpha Omega, hello there. DC Fontana, indeed. Dorothy Fontana was a great writer. But again, when you talk about just the original Star Trek, for example, call me crazy, but I think that was a great idea that Gene Roddenberry in the very beginning, looked for established science fiction writers to help contribute to the episodes, to write episodes of Star Trek, to contribute to its foundation. Writers like Theodore Sturgeon and Norman Spinrad, just a lot of, Robert Bloch, Richard Matheson, writers that had written science fiction and TV, and a lot of TV. Now, STD and Alex Klutzman has basically Gilmore Girls writers. That's why STD is Gilmore Girls. It's Gilmore Girls. It just is. These people have nothing, and they don't know anything about science fiction. Yeah, they don't. And it shows. But writers back then, Steve, writers back then they had a more, they were educated in other types of fields. Alan Moore once said, back when he was still sane, back in the 80s, when they were asking him why his comic book stories now were so different, is he said, well, he thought that a lot of comic book writing at the time, and boy, it was true in some cases, it was never more true than later down the road, was very sort of like inbred in the sense that a lot of the guys writing comics were writing comics, and most of them had only really read comics. And so they just kind of wrote comic books like the comics they read and grew up with. Alan Moore said, hey, yes, write comics, but don't think of it as a comic book writer. Right? Think of it as a writer. Read things way outside the comic book mainstream. Listen to music, all these other things. Take your influences from all over the place. Now, Moore did take sources a lot of times, and he took influences, and he blatantly used influences a lot of times. But that's why a lot of his stuff was so great, because Alan Moore took sources from all over the place and applied them into comic books when not many people were doing that in comics. Well, pretty much nobody, really. Or let me just say very few. And we're mostly on a journey to be novelists or to write for the New York Saturday Evening Post. Today's writers grew up reading the Screw 52. They did. And now they don't even do that. Now they don't even like that. Now they just, a lot of them just, well, again, obviously, we're lucky that we have a few really great YouTubers out there that show us what's going on in modern comics, like your boy Zach and Yellow Flash, because no one wants to buy this crap to find out. But they have, if you watch any of their videos, you can see what's really going on in modern comic books. And it's not even Screw 52, I hate, by the way. But I hate it for different reasons. It wasn't really all that super political. Now, for the most part, the stuff Marvel and DC are doing, Marvel's really guilty of this. If you watch a lot of Zach's videos or Yellow Flash, you'll have a whole, they'll review a comic book with about, it's very common now for a Marvel comic to have, first of all, they draw their characters at a completely unheroic look. And to have 6, 7, 8 pages of, just very bland, stripped panels, not a lot of detail. These people are not good storytellers, and they're sitting around basically talking about their feelings, going shopping, doing shit that you really aren't all that interested in seeing comic book characters do that much. Superheroes. Turns out nobody wants to see that crap. But that's a lot of what, mainstream Marvel, what DC and Marvel have been doing over the past few years. Screw 52 I hate it for a lot of different reasons. All of it's revisionist bullshit. Hate the art, hate the costumes. I just hate it. But after that kind of wore off over the past, after about 4 or 5 years, then they just started doing all this other stuff with comics that just has nothing to do with anything. Was it Tim said here? Let's see. Seen a little bit with some movies like, with Jaws, Logan's Run, Blade Runner, Miller's Crossing, the use of better storytelling. Well, there was a time, this is just supposed to be a given. This is not what I'm about to say here is, this is not revolutionary, and yet it feels like it sometimes. Obviously, everyone here knows this. You got to start with yes, you need a good story, but you need to build character. If you have built the characters up, story won't mean a lot if you don't have great characters. You start with a combination of both in characters. And if you have a TV show, remember when they used to make like 20-something episodes or more of TV shows? Now it's a wimpy like 9 or 10. But when you have a lot of episodes, though, you can do character study episodes and things like that. It can be, an episode may not be the greatest story, or some of them are split off into A, B, and C stories, different things like that. Prime example of that. Again, and I know it's an old show. We keep going back to old examples because there aren't very many new ones. A great new example is Cobra Kai. It's a great show. But I can't name you a whole lot of other things that are relatively new or recent that I think are well written and written the way they're supposed to be. But a great example of that is Babylon 5. This show is so well done. It's been dropped to HBO Max. They've remastered it. Kind of to Steve's point, those old Captain Trek. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for popping in here. To Steve's point, this show's not about the effects. It's on those old video toaster effects, but they've remastered it. They look really good, by the way. I'm not the biggest fan of HBO Max, but I forgot why. But I got the codes. I got the logon code of a friend or whatever it was, or actually some family member. I can't remember who it is now. Of a family member, put like that. And so I do. And when I noticed Babylon 5 was on there, I actually started using it. Haven't been using it that much. And I binged Babylon 5 just a couple of years back on Amazon, and they looked terrible on there, but it didn't matter. The story's still great, so that was fine. But it is kind of cool to see these remasters. They really look nice. But I just initially just turned it on because I love the show. But I really just turned on to see how the not even about a week or so ago, I just turned on to see how the remasters of Babylon 5 looked, just to see what everyone was talking about. And it looked really great. Next thing I know, I'm binging it. I just wanted to watch like an episode or two. I was just going to watch one episode, really. Not even I never liked the pilot too much, The Gathering. So I just skipped right on to the first regular episode. Looks like they only have the regular episodes. I don't think they have all the movies and specials. Still, which is fine. You could find them. But I hope they remastered those as well. But I don't know. But my intention was to sit there and just kind of see what it looked like, and that was that. So I could comment on it and say, yeah, it looks pretty good. I had already binged it just a couple of short years ago on Amazon, and all of a sudden, I just got hooked on it again. It is so easy to get immersed in that world of Babylon 5. And now I'm already up to season 2 again, and I'm decided, you know what? I'm in for the ride again. I want to binge it all again. And it is, again, the remastered effects are cool and all, but that's not why. It's just so irresistible to get immersed in that world. Just like when you're watching Trek, whichever one of the Trek iterations, and you just can't stop. You can over episode after episode, because great writers and a great show can pull you into that world and you don't want to leave it. Well, it's called remastered, Mark, with the C. It's called remaster. You said the original negatives of Babylon 5 pilot were destroyed in an earthquake, so they can't remaster it. What they put on HBO, their Max, is called remastered. That's what they're calling it, and it looks pretty good. Now, as far now, from what I understand, they can't really fix if you think the effects need to be fixed, which I don't. But as far as changing them, they would have to redo all the effects and all that kind of stuff, and it would cost way too much. So JMS, J. Michael Straczynski, the show's creator, says they'll never do that. But I never thought they would even do this. So that's their term, remastered. I don't know, but it does look a lot better. I mean, it's still the same effects as before, which were fine to me. I like them. I mean, I like those old, it's video toaster, whatever. Who cares? But it's the story and the characters. And again, we talk about special effects sometimes. And Steve, of course, is an animator. He knows this kind of stuff. Let's see here. For Babylon 5, we should be referring to the CGs as Lightwave. Okay. Lightwave, fair enough. Which was the 3D package that was bundled with the video toaster, which was an effects generator originally on the Commodore Amiga. Okay. They lost just the first 2 hours? You mean The Gathering, the pilot? Okay. Well, anyway, that, like I said, they're calling it remastered, but I'm not sure what it is, but it looks okay. But anyway, but my point about that is great writers can get you lost in a story and get you lost in a world. Yes, to my understanding, I guess they've done all of it, Chris. I'm now. No, I got you, Steve. Not nitpicking at all, brother. Yes. Well, I'm on the second season now. And from what I can see on the app, Chris, yeah, they've done them all. But again, I don't know if they've done the movies. I sure hope so, because everyone may or may not know. There's a definite order that you have to watch Babylon 5 in. Because you have The Gathering, which is the pilot, which is on this set. It's on the HBO. Now I kind of skipped it. I never was big on The Gathering. If you've never seen the show, you should watch it. But then you have the episodes, the regular season episodes, and you have, I don't know how many movies, Third Space, In the Beginnings, River of Souls. There were a couple of more that were like TNT special movies, and fans have created an order where you can watch those episodes. You have to watch them in between certain episodes in some cases. And then there's then Babylon 5, The Lost Tales, which they did about, I think back in like 2007 or so, the last thing they ever did. Yeah. Supernatural ran a while there. So, yeah, look, I mean, it's, well, Steve, I think it's very late over there for Purple, so we love you, Purple. She probably popped in, and again, I wouldn't blame her at all if she went to sleep. It's so late. But Steve's saying, hey, Purple, don't bother Purple. If you're hearing this, don't be bothered, Purple. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm glad to be. It's funny. Well, it's also good to have a crappy memory. But yeah, Alpha Omega, that is a good point. That, let's see, Supernatural, which is on its like 20 billionth season, they do about 21 episodes. But you're right. Do any other shows other than maybe those stupid CW shows do like 20-something episodes, whatever it is? Or even do they now? I don't know. No, well, it doesn't matter. Well, let's see here. What kind of trouble can we get into tonight? Well, we're waiting on Flash. Hey, maybe we should talk about sports. Just kidding. No. Okay, yeah. So CW's cut down the episodes. No, okay. Well, there you go. Well, what a bunch of wussies. Man, remember they used to make Remember the Virginian? The Virginian was an hour and a half show, and it was a 90-minute show, and they made 30 something a year. What men were real men. Women were real women, and small furry creatures from Alpha Centauri were real small furry creatures from Alpha Centauri. Man. Oh dear. Welcome to the Thunder Zone. No, that is sports. That is sports. Is there a sports ball game this weekend? I don't know. Well, I'm lying. I do know, but I don't know. But I do know. But I'm afraid of it. I just don't know. Yes, I don't know what's going on Sunday. There was a movie about it, though, once called Black Sunday. Remember that? Anyone ever see that one? Yeah. All right. Well, what are you going to do? What was it? What in the hell's wrong with this thing? Microphone. Oh. Well, let's see here. I wrote something down. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. There you go. In Blu-ray news. All right, look. I think I got in trouble for this the other night, but I'm going to do it anyway. The greatest cartoon of the 80s. Nope. All right. Already made that. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. Thundar's coming out on Blu-ray. Good. Oh, crap. Sorry, when I'm having some technical difficulty here. Yeah. Black Sunday was about that. Well, I'm going to say it, the Super Bowl being bombed or something. Who was in that damn thing, Mark? Was it Bruce Dern? Was he in that? Was he the bad guy in that one? I can't remember. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I'm having a bit of a trouble with my computer, my friend, so I hope you are still hearing me. So I have to backtrack here a little bit now. What? All right. Where is that? So yeah, I'm sorry, I had a little trouble. I don't know what's going on. It could be a StreamYard thing. I had to kind of refix it here. Alpha Omega series is finished. Which one is that? Supernatural or what were you talking about? That was Bruce Dern, and I have a garbage memory too, so I don't know why I remember that, dude. Yeah. It was it was like a blimp or something. The Goodyear blimp had a bomb on it and hit the suit, and it landed on top of the Super Bowl. And I remember I think they used Super Bowl 10 footage for that movie. Steelers Cowboys. Am I right, Mark Doucette? I mean, Ducret. Sorry. Mark with a C. Supernatural's done? Okay. Well, of course, their grandpa ages now for CW. Yeah. So, the big question is Jody done? Is Jody done? It doesn't matter because Chibi ain't done. So, yeah. Yeah, just keep him away from Blake 7. It doesn't matter because it'll be garbage anyway. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, when I'm having some kind of problem with my StreamYards, if it goes out, could be mine. Oh, it's not that. All right. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah. One of them went to the reboot of Wanker Texas Ranger. Because no one says a Chuck Norris clone like Jared Padalecki. Yeah. So. Okay, that's right. So it was Super Bowl 10. Yeah, Cowboys Steelers. The first Cowboys Steelers. First of 3 Cowboys Steelers. Yeah, Jared Padalecki as in a remake of something with Chuck Norris. You all remember, oh, look. Mexican Iron Man, the great Mexican Iron Man. Dude, I know you're a busy man, but you should come hang out with me. Anyway, yes, it is Mexican night now because you're here, man. Something about a Flash character that solves crimes by running fast. Oh, I forgot. Oh, dude, them's fighting words, partner. My old pal Mexican Iron Man makes fun of the Flash. He thinks running fast is not a great superpower. I beg to differ, my friend. Oh, the great Just Joe 47. Batwoman got a... Oh, yeah, well, that's true. Batwoman got a third season. All right, look. By the way, when on Batwoman... Oh, you've watched 2 episodes of Wanker? Walker's everyone's biatch. Okay, Chris Burton says it gets much worse than the wrong choice of casting. I've watched the first 2 episodes of Wanker, Texas Wanker, and Wanker is everyone's biatch. So he's a punk bitch. That makes sense. Yeah, you guys remember when Chuck Norris made that show back in the 90s and talked about his feelings and sat around and cried all the time? Not impressed by the Flash character since guess what? All Mexicans were born and trained to run fast. You mean like Speedy Gonzalez? Oh, my goodness. And hey, nobody be dissing Speedy Gonzalez. We got to love him. Although, who was faster, Mexican Iron Man, Speedy Gonzalez or the Roadrunner? The world needs to know. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Mark, with a C. At least we know we still have the new Equalizer. Yeah, Joe, I feel left out that I haven't been reviewing Batwoman, but a lot of great guys are doing a good job on that. I can't sit through that crap. It's more fun watching the videos, the great videos by Doomcock and Gary and Az and Critical Drinker and Bowles Trek. Those guys they've got a hold of Batwoman. They don't need me for it. But speaking of all right, look, let's put this Equalizer crap in its proper perspective. Okay, look, yeah. All right, Queen Latifah as the Equalizer. All right. First of all, nobody is really the Equalizer but Edward Woodward. The Equalizer was a fun, great show in the 80s with that great theme song. Look, I like Denzel Washington as much as the next dude. Denzel Washington is great. And those movies are called The Equalizer, but it's really not the same thing. And, you know, I think I saw the first one, and it's okay. I have nothing against it. It's fine. But Edward Woodward is the Equalizer. Queen Latifah is not. Okay? Who is going to watch that crap? Besides Jed. I know Jed can't wait. Just kidding, bud. Legend has the Chuck Norris has a third fist underneath his beard. Third fist underneath his beard. Sorry. Yeah. Does he have a beard now? I guess he does. He always has a beard. What am I saying? I haven't seen Chuck Norris in a while. He doesn't call me anymore. Doesn't call me any less either. Yeah. Hey, Mexican Iron Man. What about that, huh? The best way to beat Queen Latifah's Equalizer is to run really fast. Now tell me running fast isn't a good superpower, buddy. Good one, Just Joe. The great Just Joe. Jobber's here, man. Good to see you, bro. Oh, shit. That's good, man. Yeah. That's good, buddy. New actress in Batwoman is good, but the writing is pitiful. The girl who plays Alice is also decent. I've heard I've seen she looks terrible. She's terrible. Everyone says they're terrible actresses, but I take your word for it if you've seen it. I've only seen clips. Also, she was dying on the old Birds of Prey show. Gotcha. I remember that old Birds of Prey show. How can you watch season 7 of The Flash? I got dumped out at the beginning of season 3. Sucks. That's true. You do all not only, yeah, but it's not fair. You're in the Iron Man suit running fast, and you could fly, and you have repulsor rays, man. You could jog leisurely away from the Queenizer. Wait a minute. All right, Jed, look, dude. How can you still watch The Flash? Now, that new Superman show looks like dog crap. I will watch. Maybe I'll watch the first one and talk about it. Oh, okay. Well, you got to keep those promises, buddy. So, Slowpoke Rodriguez. Oh. Man, whoa. So Chuck Norris is 80 years old? No way. Yeah, Alpha Omega, I dumped Flash after the first couple of episodes of season 3. As soon as I knew they were going to do that Flashpoint trash, I was gone, man. Which, I just hate Flashpoint. Well, there you go, dude. Well, what can I tell you? If you're going to subject yourself to that, yeah, that's cool. I will probably watch that first episode of Super Cuck. Remember, CW stands for crappy wokeness, or cuck wokeness, or some. I'm sure we'll get some good ideas from others around here what CW stands for, as long as you got the word woke in it. Because it's garbage. Chuck might be 80, but he could still kick all of our ass. He could kick our asses even online. He could actually kick our asses from where he is right now, wherever that is. Chuck Norris could get into the chat room probably, and definitely kick Jed's ass for sure. I've been picking on Jed all day. Sorry, bro. The only reason to watch Batwoman is for YouTube reviews. Mauler or Ass from Heels versus Babyface. They're great, man. Oh, they're amazing. You gotta love those guys. Oh, man. Oh, crap. Why am I so tired? I didn't do anything today but stream. And stream. A lot. Let's see here. I gave up on CW years ago. My wife still watches a couple of shows. Well, yeah, they I had to give up on them after a while as well. Tyler Huckler, Superman was already cucked in Supergirl. That is correct, sir. Lois was openly flirting with every superpower being in front of his face. Why am I not shocked? I can't give you a good reason, but I watched the whole first season of Supergirl when it was on CBS for some stupid ass reason. Then I watched the first couple of ones of the second season when it moved to the crap Wokey. And all the woke crap before started really, really getting on my nerves. And by this one, it was there, but then actually it was a geek reason that just made me drop the show. an episode or two in, they introduced Mon-El, one of my favorite Legionnaires, and then they really screwed the pooch with how they handled him. And Daxam, Daxam and Kryptonic War, it's bullshit. I decided, I can't take this crap anymore. I dropped Flash. For some idiotic reason, I actually subjected myself to the first season and some change and a little bit more of Legends of Tomorrow, which was a piece of dog shit from the beginning. I don't know why anyone likes that garbage. That fucking show sucks. It sucks the sweat off a goddamn dead man's balls. I hated it, but I kept watching it like a jackass. And then finally said, what am I doing? Why? What am I wasting my time for this CW shit? Just to have something to watch? Fuck this. I want something old. So I just dumped the shit, man. I just got sick of it. Mark with the C. Superman will get lots of house chores done quickly using his super speed. That would be fascinating. Yes, Johnny Carson. That is wild, weird stuff. Absolutely. Ed, is Doc here tonight? Because I think Doc would probably want to watch. What is it called? Lois and Superman, or is it called Superman and Lois? I can't remember the name, but it's going to be wild, weird stuff, isn't it? And Superman will be like, well, he won't use his powers very much, of course, because it'll be about his kids, probably. You are correct, sir. Ed, why don't you go outside and screw yourself? Yes, oh magnificent one. I hold in my hand the final envelope. All right, I don't know. So yeah, the super cuck boy, get ready for cuckiness. Superman having kids. Look, yeah, and before anyone starts in on me about, yes, he has a kid in the comics, Jonathan Kent. Yeah, he does. If you like those modern crap comics, he does. I never could get into it, him having a kid. And but some people like that rebirth thing. I really don't. I don't like him having a kid with Lois and all that stuff. It's really not what I want out of Superman personally, but yeah, some people like it. And some people liked it before Brian Michael Bendis ass came along and got handed the book after the rebirth. Because, again, I didn't read Rebirth a couple years back, but some friends did, and they liked it. Friends I trust. It just wasn't my bag. I wasn't going to go back to DC, but they say it was pretty good. And because I believe them, because Peter Tomasi's a pretty good writer. But then Brian Michael Bendis gets handed the book just because he's famous. Well, let's ease off on the word. He's famous in comic geek circles, if you know what I mean. And he gets handed Superman. And all the people who were really enjoying the Tomasi run, like, what are you doing? And he comes along and shits all over the Tomasi run. Now, for anyone who's read comic books for any length of time, this has happened in comics forever. In terms of, you got one creative team on, and they get bounced off. You kind of like them, or one writer, artist, or whatever. You kind of like their work, or maybe you don't. Maybe you just don't think it's either way. When they clean house, when an editor brings in a new team, a lot of them will just dump on all the crap that went before them. Editors used to not let that crap happen, but eventually they started doing that kind of stuff. And this one, well, it's kind of what we always talk about, isn't it? They don't listen to fans. Nobody does. Not anymore. And they didn't listen to the fans in this case. They just, they thought somehow that was going to bring big sales. As if DC cares about sales anyway, but that was going to, bringing on Brian Michael Bendis on Superman was going to be big sales for them. Because he was a big name at Marvel. Now we're bringing him over to DC. Again, there have been many times in comics history where a big name at Marvel, got lured over to DC or vice versa. Most famous being Jack Kirby, who, in 1970, pretty much ended the Silver Age by going to DC and started the Bronze Age when he went, when he left Marvel, and it was historic. When he left Marvel to go create the Fourth World for DC and work for them for a number of years, 4 or 5 years, whatever it was. Now, Eric K says, oh, Superman has a dog named Crypto. He does. I love Crypto. 2, and Supergirl had a horse named Comet. So house. Sorry, man. Reading too fast. But we probably should not discuss Supergirl and Comet's strange relationship. She had a lot. No problem. No problem, Eric. We got you. She had a lot more weird stuff than that. Vigilante Williamson. Welcome, my friend. It is always good to see you, sir. We are honored. And by the way, Vigilante Williamson, my good buddy, has a great YouTube channel himself who streams and he makes vids. And there's a link in the chat below to his wonderful channel. Please go to that and subscribe to my friend Vigilante Williamson. Do you think Star Wars, the prequel trilogy, would have been better with Jar Jar as the secret Sith? I later saw a bunch of videos. Yeah, people were talking about that today. A lot. You know what? I don't know if it would have been better or not, Tim. No, I don't know, Tim. I don't know the answer to that. I hated Jar Jar Binks. A lot of us hated him, especially in the Phantom Menace. He really kills every scene he's in. And a lot of people think they should have made him a Sith. I guess, you know what? Creative license and, art being what it is, would it have worked because he has no credibility because of how bad he was in Phantom Menace? But, it would have been such a daring decision. I don't know. Maybe. It might have. You never know. Maybe some would have gone, you know what? It could have been good. I'm not saying it wouldn't. I really like the first 2 seasons of Arrow, says my good buddy Joe. I gave up some time during the 3rd season. I've heard that a lot. They were never consistent in Arrow's don't kill the bad guys rule. Yeah. Jed, however, says, in caps no less, hell yeah, I will stand on the hill. Sith Jar Jar would have been awesome. Well, there's 1 vote for you, bud. And there might be even another 2 or 3 votes out there in the ether somewhere. Well, you know something, Chris Persia? Of course you always preferred Power Girl. I mean, who didn't? Jar Jar acting like an idiot on purpose. Well, he deserves an Oscar. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Mark, with the C in Alpha Omega. I can't see him as a Sith. There's no way to redeem Jar Jar. He's one of the most horrific things ever happened in cinema, as far as I'm concerned. I really hate him. Okay, everyone, a few moments of silence for my buddy Jed. He says Jar Jar was an undercover Sith, and I will die on that hill. So there's a hill. Here's your hill. Putting the hill up now. Jed is on the hill. Jed is dead. And we will miss him. Jed is now dead, folks. I was going to try to stream with him Saturday. He's taken too early, but he has died on the hill of Jar Jar being a Sith. And we will miss him. Let's see. Boop. There we go. You know what? My big thing on Arrow, I never watched it much, guys. I love Ollie Queen, the character from the comic books. I know that's... Yes. For those who don't know, he started in comics. You all know that here, of course. Smart Steve 68's here, my good friend. Always great to see you, buddy. I love Ollie Queen. And Steve A. Mills is a cool dude and all that stuff. He really didn't look like Ollie from the comic. That's geekness. I get it. I don't know, but I see that guy go, you guys didn't even try to get a dude that looked like Ollie Queen. And I just never really bothered to watch the show that much. A lot of people like it, and I respect that. It's no big deal. Why, Smart Steve, 68. Whatever do you mean, boob window on Power Girl? I don't know what you're referring to. Boob window? What's the boob window? Oh, no. Oh, you're being improper, you toxic male, you. She had no boob window. Wallace Wood gave her one. Didn't the Beatles do a song about the Fool on the Hill? I think you could be correct, sir. I'll think about Clark when he was Superman. Actually, acts like an idiot on purpose. Yeah, well, yeah, but I don't know. Jar Jar acted like an idiot because Lucas wanted to make 5-year-olds laugh at the big rabbit that steps in the poopy. All right, let's just be honest. Let's just be. Come on, Jet. Look, Jet, dude. It's not 4D chess here, brother. One of my first toys I remember was my Mego Green Arrow. Good God, man, I love it. I love it. I had that one. Well, yeah, I know you are. I know you are, Steve. But what am I? No, I got you, Steve. Yeah. Well. Anyway, that Mego, dude. Megos. Oh my God, man. Who else had Mego superheroes? The thing is, not all of them were available in all the stores. There were only certain ones you could find at certain stores near me. The great Rod Thunderheart is here. Hail, hail, my friend. It is wonderful to see you, sir. You know, that's a good point. That's actually a good point. There by Mr. Tim Myers. Thank you, Tim. Charlie Hunan. Yeah, I know you're talking about. He was in Pacific Rim also. He does look more like he would probably look more like an Oliver Queen than old Stephen Amell there. That yeah, I must concur with that, sir. Never thunk of that. Oh yeah, and you know what? I didn't watch much Smallville, but I think I've seen that guy. You're right, Chris Persia. That guy looked more like Ollie Queen also. Vigilante says there's definitely not Oliver Queen from the comics. He could have actually played comics Ollie and looked personally if oh well, there you go. Yeah. No, well, you know, I get you. I do that. Well, look, again, Vidge, it was CW, you know. They probably wanted a more CW looking dude. Oh, well, yeah, Rod, you know, it's just kind of a streaming on a whim here, man. Streaming on a whim. Yes. What am I doing? Oh dear. What is that? Yeah. Saturday night is all right for a fight. But I hear Stephen Amell's a cool dude, you know? Well, yeah, I hear. No. I have nothing against him. I just, look. All right, look, my friends, when you're a ridiculous geek who's read comics forever, you kind of, when they cast, you know, these characters in films, you kind of want them to look. Well, you want them to look the way you want them to look. You want them to look like they do in the comics. I mean, not everybody, but I do. You know what? That's a very popular opinion, Rod Thunderheart. I'm not a big Smallville guy because I'm older and I just love the actual Superman, you know, Superman, Superboy, Silver, you know, Golden, Silver, and Bronze Age stuff. But Smallville's a very popular show. Many of my best friends love it. So I didn't like that. I don't like the term reimagining. I don't like what they did to the Superman myth at all. I personally just never could get into it. But I know I'm alone in the wilderness on that. So you know. Just saying, there are a few of us that didn't really get into it. But a lot of people love it, and that's fine. I have every respect for it. Although, from a personal standpoint, it bothers me because I don't really, I don't know. When you're going to mess around with superheroes, I think you should, I don't like minimalism when it comes to superheroes. Minimalism meaning we're going to do this, but we're not going to have costumes and stuff like that. And, but, you know, it's a very popular show. A lot of people liked it, which is fine. Yeah, Vidge. Yeah, I hear he's a good dude, which is all that should matter. I appreciate that. Smart Steve, buddy. Clobber that like button. Or clobber, look, if you clobber the dislike button, I wouldn't hold it against you. They don't tell you who does it anyway. So, I don't know if I've ever hit a dislike button before in a video, even if I didn't like it. But that's just me. Or maybe I have. I remember being proud when I got my first dislike, though. I'm not asking for dislikes, but if you do it, I respect you. So, because not everyone can like it. Even I don't like it, man. You think I like my own stupid streams? I don't listen to this crap. I don't listen to me. I'm kidding. Well, but what was it? Who was it? Have you ever heard actors say, like, I've never even watched my show? Who was it? Shatner said that, but I don't know about him. Was it Britt Spiner said that he never went back and watched Star Trek The Next Generation? I think that, wasn't it him? I mean, never, dude. Never. I'm not saying you had to watch it. It was like your favorite show or anything just because you were on it, but I don't know. I've always, look, I'm sure it's possible. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed what you said earlier there, Rod. Remember, Superman 78 said he landed in 1938. Well, no, it really didn't say he landed in 1938. It 1938 was when the comic first started, but it never said he landed in 38. Not Superman the movie, but no, Rod. Yeah, look, again, a lot of people love the show. So, wait a minute, let's see. I'm actually gonna. Which one was the Flash callback number? I'm not sure. Whatever do you mean, Mexican Iron Man? Well, I can't remember which one was the Flash callback number. Where I don't know, sir. I'm afraid let's see. Mr. Core probably proclaims that he never saw an episode that yeah, people do that. Did you buy into that? I mean, yeah, Alpha Omega. Did he go back and watch himself on Night Court? I don't know. He probably did. Y'all remember that character who played on Night Court? Yeah. So yeah, now Patrick Stewart probably watched this show, with his ego, right? I don't know. Look, when they say never, they're probably just saying I didn't watch it regularly. But sometimes, like, you could tell me you Britt Spiner, you look, dude, you did cons for 20-something, 30-something years. You didn't go back and watch it a little bit, once in a while. Now, Michael Dorn actually liked Star Trek, so he probably did. So anyway, I don't know. But anyway, I don't buy into that kind of crap, to be honest with you. Yeah. What do I know? I'm sure they're all fine. I'm sure they're all telling the truth. Well, everybody hates listening to their own voice. That's the way it works, man. I hate mine. Everyone else does too, so I'm glad everyone hates mine. That's why I stream. That's why I've been streaming for almost 12 years now, because I know people hate my voice. And I don't blame you. I hate it too. I hate my voice, especially when I'm doing a crappy How Would Joe Sell? Yeah. Should have done a Worf series. Well, he agrees with you. Michael Dorn agrees with you. They should have done a Worf series. And he's wanted that to happen and tried to make that happen for years. Has he not? A Captain Worf series? I do believe he has. I do believe he has tried to make that. Now, I'd watch it. My son hates Worf. I know people who hate Worf. Worf, I think, got really. I think he got better on Deep Space Nine. But I didn't mind him. I liked him enough. A buddy of mine who really did not like Next Generation called Worf the Klingon teddy bear. Yeah. Who did get his ass handed to him a lot. Yeah, well, yeah, as long as Kurtzman is not involved, but the thing is, he would be. Look on the bright side, everyone. We're probably going to dodge the Picard season 2 bullet. But Jed, you're correct. We're never going to get. Look, decent, dude. You have a gift for understatement, my friend. We're not going to get any decent Star Trek as long as Klutzman's around. No, we're not going to get any Star Trek. You don't have to put the word decent there. You'll get shows called Star Trek, but you're not going to get any real Star Trek. Oh yeah, Michael Durham's on Outer Limits, huh? Wow. I think weren't you mentioning? I think you were mentioning that the other day. Let's see here. Flash is such a crappy hero. He currently uses his supercharger gaslighting feat to deliver Uber Eats to needy families. Dude, come on, man. The Flash is great. I love him. At least he has superpowers. What could Iron Man do without his suit? Make another suit, right? Yeah. But Flash can move so fast that by the time he gets to that suit, man. Just saying. Just saying. And remember, it's not just that he's running, my old friend Mexican Iron Man. He's moving at great speeds, too. So it's the movement of it, not just the running. He's moving at extraordinary speeds. And he's dang powerful. No, I don't know that P. Hard is canceled, Mark with a C, but I keep hearing they're having a lot of problems getting things off the ground. Remember, from what I hear a lot about the insurance involved, that it's very expensive to insure a 90,000-year-old man like Sir Patrick Stewart. Oh, you're trying to trigger me. I didn't buy the bet. Damn it. I'm sorry. If I'd known you were trying to trigger me, I'd have bid on it and started yelling and screaming. Man, I'm a little out of sorts, buddy. And by the way, it's not nice. It's not nice to try to trigger people. You ever hear me trying to trigger people? Okay, that's a bad example. Yes, I do it, but I mean, you ever hear anybody else doing it that's not guys named Mike? I don't know, man. It's not nice to try to trigger people, motherfucker. But we love you anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Let me tell you something here. Ed, I think our next guest is, let's see, his name is Mexican Iron Man, and he is from the California Zoo, and he has brought a bunch of animals to show us tonight. Because, and then there's, the great fat Steven Seagal is here. Oh, she-ite. Oh, now who's going to get triggered? Uh-oh. Mex is a trigger. Hey, I didn't say it. I just put it on the screen. Mexican. Mexican Iron Man is the man. He is the man. Oh man, dude. I hope you're doing great. By the way, man, I know you've been a busy bee. Okay. Well, Steve mentioned I'm not 3 years old. Saying the thing sucks. It could be anything, man. I mean, you can't really get me with that one, bub. In fact, see, if you really want to know how to trigger me, I'm just going to let the cat out of the bag. Many, many times on my old BTR show, and I think Jobber could probably attest to this, when suckers wanted to, he knows how to trigger me. Oh, but if he did it now, see, I would know he's trying to do it. But they all knew how to trigger me back then, man. Somebody would, and again, I'm not going to fall for it now. Mandy triggers every time the comics episode. Oh, cool. Mandy, let's see. The Great Flash is here. Hey, buddy.
Hey, man. What's up?
Good to see you. Welcome, everyone. please, will everyone welcome, I should say, that great old partner in crime from the old BTR days. Flash is here. What's up, bro?
I'm good. How about you?
Oh, all right, man. I'm glad you were able to make it, man. They're trying to trigger me in the chat.
Who is?
But well, just some of my good buddies in the chat. But see,
that's what they're for.
Well, of course. But the thing is, they're trying it with stuff that is just not going to work anymore. I was telling them that people, like Jobber, for example, knows how to do it. He used to know how to do it. Now I won't fall for it because I'm saying it. But remember, I do have ways to be triggered. And they used to do it to me all the time in the old days, as you know.
Everybody but me.
Not you, but everyone else. Me. Now, I was right before you came in, I was about to let the cat out of the bag on how to trigger me, but I don't think I will now.
Oh.
You know how. Now, Jobber knows how. I know Jobber knows how, but, again, now I'm expecting it, so it won't happen. There's certain things you could bring up or mention that are geek-related, by the way. That could trigger me. That would set me off.
Oh, look at me. I have all the power.
Yeah, well, you know him, of course, but you never, you're my son.
Oh, I know
my team, yeah. Why doesn't he have a flash? Oh, by the way, Mexican Iron Man, my good buddy, Mexican Iron Man, he doesn't like the Flash. You don't like the Golden Age Flash. He doesn't like any Flash. He's making fun of the character. So, and it's funny, remember, and yet I'm calling this gentleman Flash who doesn't have any respect for Flash. We don't have a problem Barry Allen Flash, do you? You're fine there.
No, I love the Barry Allen Flash.
All right. That's the only reason why you even are alive, because I would have had to destroy you. No, but we've had talks about the Golden Age Flash. But anyway, Mexican Iron Man doesn't like Flash at all. He doesn't think running is a great superpower. And so people are wondering why is Flash here? The name, of course, is Mr. Carrie Fisher, called the Flash. Why is he called? Why do I call him Flash? Why do I call you Flash?
I don't know. Was it because of my old show?
Yes,
because it was called Flashback. Is that how that's how it got started?
Yeah. Carrie here used to do a show when we first met. Many. Dude, I'm almost been on. You realize I've been doing this almost 12 years now, dude. But way back in the early days of BTR.
Golden Age. Yeah,
the golden age of BTR. And Carrier had a show where he did interviews and stuff, and it was called Flashback. So I don't know. I've been calling him Flash for 10 years or more. Phoenix Argus. It's stuck, man. You're Flash. At least to me, you're Flash. No one else calls you Flash, I guess. But no one else needs to. Only me. It's my name for you and mine alone.
Well, there you go.
Oh, man, look, the great Phoenix Argus is here. The great Cam. Hey, Cam. Thanks for popping in. I always love it when wonderful new faces pop in. Or even the ones that don't have faces. Welcome, my friend. So, Flash Thompson, yeah. Does he count though? Flash Gordon, Flash Thompson. So, all right, man.
I think it's run the gamut.
Good one. That's a good one. I caught you. I caught what you did there, bro. Yeah, just saying.
Saw that.
This is my second stream today, by the way. I've been streaming. And yesterday I was on 2 other people's streams. I just stay streaming, man.
Wow.
I'm a big long stream now. If you really want to trigger
demand all of a sudden.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I was just, I wouldn't say demand necessarily. In fact, they demand that I go away usually. But you knew that.
Nobody's demanding me anymore.
No, who demanded you to be here tonight, dude? Come on. You should feel it. You should feel a little in demand, by me at least.
I just feel like a little self-pity. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's true. This is Clobberin time. You could have some self-pity. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what we're here for. If you really want to trigger Clobby, just mention that in the MCU, Reed and Ben will be a same-sex power couple. Yeah, you're probably right, dude. You are probably right. I'm not triggered by it because and here's basically why we again all know that no Fantastic Four movie coming out of the MCU counts as a real Fantastic Four movie unless one thing happens and one thing's alone. unless I approve of it. If I don't approve of it, they can film whatever crap they want. It won't be the Fantastic Four. This is the way.
The only opinions that count are you and Roger Corman.
Roger Corman also doesn't count. The only opinions that count are me and Jack Kirby. And since Jack's not here, unfortunately, I speak for Jack. Hope he doesn't mind me. Jack, I'm just kidding, buddy, right? I love you. My buddy Rod Thornton says, I will say this. Smallville, he started was about Smallville earlier. Smallville's Flash made sense because they had a sonic boom whenever he ran. Made sense because a mass that big would boom whenever he. But yeah, that I get you, but superheroes don't need to make sense. Otherwise, you can't have superheroes. So.
None of it makes sense.
No, I mean I get you, Rod, but superheroes don't need to make sense, buddy. Here we go. Look, you're not going to trigger me, guys. I mean, you could try, but you're not gonna. I think Johnny and Ben would be better because they always fight one another. The sexual tension going. Dude, don't make me come up there. Yeah, Corman doesn't count either. Is Corman's he died, right? Is he gone?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think Roger Corman. I don't know. Could be wrong now. Don't want to jinx the guy if he's not. I'm just saying.
I believe he has shuffled off this mortal coil, if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
Although, a lot of times, like I'll see news stories like where a celebrity passed away, and a lot of times my reaction, and I don't know why, is I thought they were already dead.
Yeah, that happens. I get that. It happens.
Cloris Leachman, perfect example. She died recently, and I'm like, I thought she was already dead.
Well, yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Upon further reflection, Flash is an amazing superhero with amazing superpowers that come in handy when you have to, such as return a library book to get some groceries before the store closes in 5 minutes.
See, this is his Ant-Man.
Steve, you can't trigger me when I'm expecting to be triggered. I'm not even going to put that on the screen because it's evil, horrible blasphemy. And even though I know you're just doing it to trigger me, I can't, in good conscience, put it up on my screen because it's just wrong. And you know it. But you're not triggering me. Good try, buddy. But it's not going to work, man. Don't worry. You'll trigger me when you're not expecting. You can't trigger me when I'm expecting it, guys. Yeah. It's not going to work when. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking for it, man. If I'm looking for it,
crafty veteran here.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good try, Mexican Iron Man, dude. We love you, but when you're making me laugh, I'm not triggered because I think it's funny. Johnny and Ben were meant to be Marvel Comics version of the Odd Couple. Johnny was saying, yeah, they had a fun relationship. It was always fun. Oops, there we go. Let's see. Not happening, brother. Okay, see, that's what I wasn't sure. Roger Corman is still alive. Thank you, Rod Thunderheart. I was wondering that because I'd not heard anything. Well,
is he?
There we go. He's alive, man. See, I didn't want to jinx him if he wasn't. Okay. All right. I'm glad. Look, everyone. I'm glad Roger Corman's alive.
I stand corrected.
Yeah.
As usual.
I was just asking because I hadn't heard anything from him for a while. He doesn't call me anymore. 94. Okay. Thank you, Rod Thunderheart.
That's why you don't hear anything from him anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't call me anymore, but, that's okay. He's busy. He's busy being 94, man. That's great. I got you. And nothing against him. That's why I wasn't sure. I'm not going to now, especially, but kind of because of what you were just saying. And you've said this many times before, when sometimes you will hear someone has passed away and you hadn't heard about him in a long time. And for some reason, you just forget, and what Mandela effect type thing or whatever. You're kind of like, I thought I heard that somewhere that person had died already. You don't mean anything bad by it. You just honestly thought you'd heard it at some point or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, nothing against Roger Corman. Well, maybe a lot of really bad movies, but I do love Roger Corman for Battle Beyond the Stars. So
I am still alive.
Yes, Roger Corman, may you live to be 194, sir. And we don't want to put that limit on you either. Just keep going, man. Just don't make any more.
We
Kidding.
we can revive the old Ghost of Doug McClure bit, and we'll use Roger Corman.
Huh?
Do you not remember the old Ghost of Doug McClure bit that used to pop up once in a while?
I'm not sure. Apollo means minion. Thank you for popping in. Both hands on the wheel, my friend. No.
Somebody used to do
Doug
it in
McClure?
the chat. The Ghost of Doug McClure, yeah.
Oh yeah,
This is
because I
the
used to.
Ghost of Doug McClure.
Yeah, because on Red Dwarf, the great show Red Dwarf, they used to make Doug McClure jokes all the time. So remember, everyone. No, Doug McClure is definitely not still alive, Steve. He's that I know. No, he's gone. He died back in the 80s or something, 90s, whatever. Trampus.
Bet money on it.
Yeah, Trampus is not with us. Oh, good. Okay, Apollo. Well, good. It's lovely to see you. Thank you so much for popping in, my friend. I am always honored to have you here. Yeah. And you and hope the doggy's doing well too. You got those cutest doggies there. Wolverine takes 6. Oh dear. Anyway, yeah. So look, was it Doug McClure's gone, but Roger Corman is still with us. So yeah, absolutely. And we need people like him, is what Rod Thenhart said. I assume you're referring to Roger Corman and not Doug McClure. Okay. I don't want to slight Doug McClure, by the way. Does anyone even know who he is? Mark McClure's dead? No. Steve, Smart Steve says Mark McClure. I don't think so. Is he?
Not that I'm aware of.
Now you're just spreading rumors there, buddy. I don't think Mark McClure's gone. Jimmy Olsen, right?
Yeah.
Is Mark McClure gone?
I don't
Never
know.
asked before, but what did you think about the Ultimates Ben turning into a Wonder Man style cosmic being, making him? I didn't read Ultimates. I hate Ultimates, all of it, Chris. So I never read Ultimates FF. So anything you tell me from that, if I haven't heard about it from someone else who read it, it would be news to me. So I can't. I revile Ultimates personally. Not my bag, as they say.
Now, see, was that a legitimate question, or was he trying to trigger you?
No, I don't know. Now that might have been a clever trigger. Trigger plot.
See,
you got to watch that Chris Persia down, the master of the Canadian wrenches. He's a clever chap. So he might have been trying to get me. But in this case, I don't have an opinion on it. I just don't like Ultimates, my friend. So okay, what? Mark McClure is alive. He's 63. Okay.
Oh, I thought he was older.
And no, okay. Yeah. Well, Ultimate Comics can go blow. Rod Thunderheart, I'm with you, my friend. I can't stand Ultimates. And again, here's the one thing I will say about Ultimates, though. Back when that came out, at least unlike the Screw 52, Marvel gave you a choice. They didn't throw their own. Their universe was not very good at the time, mind you. But they didn't take the 616 universe away from you and tell you that you couldn't have it. They just made that line of Ultimates for older readers. If you wanted to see really perverse, messed up versions of the superheroes, you have that choice. And if they'd done that with the Screw 52, kept the regular DC universe and not rebooted it, I would have respected that a little bit. Wow, he's the only surviving cast member from the Superman movies. Oh my goodness, that's true, isn't it? Well, no, Gene Hackman's alive. Right? Or wrong? Is Gene Hackman alive? Man, now I'm getting worried about people.
He's alive as far as I know.
Right. So I think we have Gene Hackman. I think 6. Yes. Yeah, Smart Steve, I'm with you, sir. So yeah, I think now again I could be wrong. I think Gene Hackman might still be out there somewhere. There we go. Hackman's alive. We are finding out all kinds. We are making the world safe for live people tonight, folks. We are. But his career is dead. That ain't nice at all. But yes, I'm relieved that Gene Hackman is alive. And see, yeah, we're definitely making the world safe for people who are believed possibly, or we're making a lot of life confirmations. Here's what we're doing. So people who are still with us, we're making sure are still with us. So that's a good thing. I don't even know.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Because, and the thing about that, Flash, is speaking, and I know it's morbid, everybody, but it is kind of weird. Again, I was talking earlier about the show that I really dearly love called Babylon 5. I don't know if we have any other Babylon 5 fans here. But, that show is only 28 years old. And more than half of the main cast is already gone. Obviously, Star Trek is, as you know, the original series is, it's, 55 years old, whatever it is. It's 55 years old just about. So half the cast is gone, and that's horrible, but that's not something that is a shock. It's just a shame because we love them. But other than that, nobody from any of the other, none of the regulars from any of the other Trek series are gone. Of the other, of the other shows, right? Other than the great Rene Aubergenois, I believe he's the only one. If I'm mistaken, someone will correct me because we got that kind of a great chat here. So, but as far as the original series, making the world safer place for every family. Meanwhile, checking in on the Flash, he is still delivering pizzas at the local university dorm room. Oh, maybe the sorority. So, and if they are, hey, if I were the Flash, I'd be doing that. Yeah. So anyway, that's just a jinxed cast, man. And some of them, passed away fairly recently. So now, and again, obviously when you watch a lot of old television shows and actors that you like, yes, you see someone you go, you don't even think about it as much if that person's gone, unless it's a show you really love but you watch it anyway. But when it's a show that still feels fairly recent, and again, I love Babylon 5. I'm really just way back into that world again. Like, when I binge it, it's such a great show. But when you watch something that still feels kind of like recent, like that Flash, and you see, man, I can't believe he's gone, she's gone, or just like in the opening credits, half the people in the opening credits, are gone. It's just, and the wonderful Myra Furlong just passed last week, another wonderful member of that cast. So wow, it's a shame. So I don't know if you can say it's cursed or not, but I mean, it's way younger than Star Trek. And look at that, it's not good.
It's very ghoulish tonight.
Yeah. Well, you are standing next to are you in a graveyard there?
Am I at a in the picture? That's that's the Evans City Cemetery where Night of the Living Dead was filmed.
Well, now who's ghoulish?
Me. No, we were at Penguins training camp last year, and I did not realize that the Lemieux Sports Center in Cranberry Township is literally just like within a stone's throw of Evans City, and I'm like, Evans City, it's like 10 minutes from here. We got to go. So after training camp last year, we went to the Evans City Cemetery, and that's the headstone that Barbara leans against.
Oh, okay.
In the opening sequence, that's the actual headstone.
Wow, damn, dude.
Yeah, so I made a little ghoulish pilgrimage right down the road. Wow.
Yes, Steve Mitchum. I don't know. It was on Amazon Prime. Then they just now, but then it would look kind of, it didn't matter, but it didn't look as good, and because they were kind of old copies. I don't know if they took it off of there, but HBO Max just dropped the remasters. So because I have HBO Max, well, I use someone else's account. I admit it. It's in the family. but it is on HBO Max right now. And not that it matters much. I guess they didn't want just getting started, but they don't have all the movies and everything. They just have all. It looks like they have all the episodes though. So of Babylon 5. So, and again, I was saying earlier, Flash. I just want to see what the remastered looked like because people were talking about it, and so I went to take a look at it. That's right. Hagman was in Royal Tenenbaums. Good one. But I just wanted to look at it for a few minutes, and I got immersed in it again. Now all of a sudden, I'm binging, and I'm into the second season already. So, yeah, I just escape into that world. There ain't much else to watch now, until we get Cobra Kai back. And that's going to be a long time, isn't it? Where are we at? Okay, no, just checking things here. All right, well, so look. But yeah, they got I don't know, they got a lot of stuff on there. You don't have that, right? HBO Max?
No, I do not.
Yeah, well, it's got a lot of I guess a lot of pretty good stuff on there. Like I said, without this, I probably wouldn't be watching it that much because some of the DC animated movies on there though. Well, dude, what happened, man? No hockey tonight. I noticed because you wouldn't be here.
No, not tonight. The New Jersey Devils are in COVID protocol right now, so the two games, the game we had scheduled for tonight and the game we had scheduled for Tuesday night, have been postponed. So no hockey for me until Saturday.
You hockey puck. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, that's rough, buddy. You got to find some way to kill some time until then, I guess, man.
I know. It's a bummer.
Yeah. Well, at least you're getting in. I know Sunday you're probably going to go to Permanente to watch that weird super game. What do they call it again? I'm not supposed to mention the Super Bowl.
I haven't heard yet. Last year we went to a couple of friends of ours. We went to their house. So I'm not sure what's on the agenda this year.
Yeah, even I, who have dumped the NFL pretty much, will probably just watch the day and at least go to a gathering for it. I guess I don't know.
I'm sure I will end up at either Permanente Brothers or at our friend's house. So one or the other.
It's so weird to me, man. I'm still not used to it, man. The whole having to dump the NFL and stuff and take it out of my life like that. It's not easy. So
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I mean,
with hockey, no,
I can't. I can't do it. I can't.
I thought I couldn't for the longest time, man. But anyway, it's a long story. I won't rehash the story, but I still.
Somebody could like take a shit right in the middle of the ice, and I'd be like, oh well, I'm moving on. Gotta have it.
Yeah. That's true, Mark. With the C, that is true that they are missing a lot DC HBO Max, but they do have some stuff on there. I mean, there's a lot that they don't as far as the DC universe stuff. They do have Batman the Animated Series. I don't know if they have the remastered one on there. I think they do, but I'm not sure because they remastered that. I don't know if you know about that Flash, but I think they remastered it. So I still need to get the Blu-ray of that. So. But you keep waiting for the Blu-ray. Eventually, the Blu-rays go down, folks. So, yeah. But So no, dude, it is weird. I mean, it is weird that to give up something like that you've loved for 50 years, especially this time. Like I said, remember, this was like I said before. I've said it before. This is like this extended Christmas time to me. Christmas usually didn't end until after the Super Bowl. Even if my team, which was only in it once, but even if my team was out of it, my former team, I should say, I would still just, everything. I just was so involved in it and then the day after it was over, I would always feel down. I'm like, oh no, got to wait till all the way till September for football. And now, yes, Mark with a C. Anyone ever watch Legends of the Superheroes from the 70s? Yes. That and the Superheroes Roast. It was Challenge of the Superheroes and the Superheroes Roast, I think you're probably referring to. Both on NBC, both on 2 nights, back to back, I believe, if I remember right. I don't know if it only aired like one time or not, but I think if it's not on DVD, I've seen it on YouTube or something. I think it's out on DVD, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, iTunes also has Babylon 5. Yeah, and again, now that price is pretty good for 5 seasons, Chris. But again, I wonder if it has the movies and the special. I bet it doesn't have the movies, which you kind of have to watch. I mean, you don't have. Yeah, you kind of need to see them if you're going to be like, you know, in the there's a crazy kind of watch order for that. But anyway, oh man, let's see here. Garrett Craig played Captain Marvel in that thing. Yeah, it's fairly active on Facebook. Yeah, I've seen him on there. Yeah, on the Challenge of the Super Friends. Of course, Adam West, Burt Ward. They couldn't have Superman and Wonder Woman because of, you know, certain things with the TV and film rights. So they had Captain Marvel on there. Yes, the one who says Shazam, the real Captain Marvel. Yeah. So that was pretty fun. You remember that, right?
You came very close to being triggered right there. I heard it.
Oh yeah, there was a little triggering going on a little bit.
Right, it was right there.
Yeah. Includes the first movie. The Gathering is the pilot, yeah. But there are 3 or 4 other movies that were specials that fit into various parts of the series that at least the fan order says you have to watch in between certain episodes. Yeah, that's right. Frank Gorshin was on that too, by the way. But you're right. Now I got close because whenever I think of you're right. That's a trigger I got to watch. Close. See, that's a trigger I got to watch when we ever the subject of the real Captain Marvel, the one who says Shazam, Tim Hayes. Thanks for being here, my friend. The real Captain Marvel, whenever he comes up. Yeah, I get a little tinge of anger because of what's happened to that character, the tragedy that has happened to that character. You know, Captain Marvel, the one who says Shazam, I hate that you have to say that. Ugh. The one who says Shazam. He is one of the most tragic, has one of the most tragic histories in all of comics. Both outside and inside of comics. Oh, there we go. We got 3 Steves and 2 Tims here. But it is tragic. There could be trouble. You got to watch your Steves now, but you got to watch your Tims too. Yeah. Well, now that's not that one's not gonna work, Jed. You can't trigger me like that. But yeah, you're right though. I kind of get there, don't it? Just a little bit.
It was close.
Have you ever heard the tragedy of Captain Marvel? Well, the movie's a tragedy with the Brie Larson one. You never watched that crap, did you?
What's that?
The Brie Larson Captain Marvel.
No.
Oh, good. Don't be a fool. Dude, watch it. Yeah, that movie's a trigger. Ugh. Brie Larson's Captain Marvel. Crapton Marvel, that is. That's true. Captain Marvel flew before Superman did. That is absolutely true. Fact check, true. He didn't appear before him, but he did fly before him. Number 87. Maybe, would you like me to change your nickname, by the way, from Flash to 87? Would that be? What do you think?
I would take that.
Yeah?
I would take that. Greatest player in the game right now.
Well, there you go. 87. Well, you know,
fight me, Jobber.
Yeah. Oh, Jobber, if you're still there, man, is 87 the best player ever?
He's going to say no.
He's going to say no, but who's better in the game right now? Who's better in the game right now?
He's going to say no. He's going to say no, but we know the truth.
I bet Jobber might agree with you. I don't know. He might agree with you, man.
I don't know.
Rod says, I am super surprised that the Justice League. Oh, yeah, with Charles Emerson Winchester. Yeah, David Ogden Stiers as Marshall Man. Yes, that was the unsold pilot of the Justice League. I don't know if that's still on YouTube or not, Rod, But yes, there's an unsold. Steve Mitchum, you know about that? They tried a pilot for a Justice League International television series. I guess the 90s, was it? Something like the 90s. And you can find that.
Boy, I am so dense tonight. I was like, where the hell did he pull number 87 out from? And then I realized I've got my jersey on that in that. I'm like, where the hell did he pull that from? I'm a little dense tonight. That picture couldn't be more Pittsburgh. Are you kidding? I'm in the cemetery where Night of the Living Dead was filmed, which is right down the road from the Monroeville Mall where Dawn of the Dead was filmed, in a Pittsburgh Penguins jersey. Yeah, that couldn't be more Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Yeah, David Ogden Stiers, that's right, was Martian Manhunter. That thing, you got Steve, Keely Chow, Roll Tide, good to see you. You can find anyone who wants to find that stupid Justice League pilot, unaired pilot that was made. It's bad. Woo. Did you ever watch that, by the way, Flash?
I've seen bits and pieces of it. Yeah, I don't think I could have sat through the whole thing.
I don't know if I'm sure I sat through it at some point, I think, but yeah, it's, wow, it's probably still on YouTube. I don't know, but it's probably still on YouTube.
Pretty wretched.
It did look like an SNL superhero skit.
It did, yeah. It's a good analogy.
That's a good one, Mark D. I'll say Mark D now since you get those. Yeah, but he is Mark with a C though. Wow. Roll Tide. I put Roll Tide out of respect, sir, but go Tigers. Go Tigers and take the Saints with you. I've changed, haven't I?
No kidding.
Yes, I've lost my faith. I'm a man without faith now. I've lost my faith in my team. Let's see. Live long and prosper, Spock. I shall do neither, for I have killed my captain and my friend. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Well, which Fantastic Four movie did? We don't want to get into that argument. Yeah, it was. Well, yeah, maybe the Corman Fantastic Four was better than that. The Justice League one.
Yeah, it's like picking your favorite serial killer.
It's just about Christopher Mitchum looks a lot like my father. You know, Steve, by the way, Christopher Mitchum was Robert Mitchum's younger brother who did a little bit of acting. Is that not right? Obviously, everyone knows Robert Mitchum, but Christopher Mitchum was his younger brother.
I think.
Yeah, because he was on a Have Gun Will Travel episode, the greatest Western TV show of all time. And the porn parody is better than that's the porn parody being better than the real movie is true in a lot of cases, Keely.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Not that I would know anything about that. That's what I meant to say. That's what I mean. Yeah, I forgot to add that part. Thanks, Flash.
That's what I heard.
For covering me on that. That's what I hear. Kenzie Taylor. Yes. Who is a far better Captain Marvel, so I hear. I really haven't seen that, but I do want to see it. Kenzie Taylor is in the porn version of that horrible Captain Marvel movie. And I know you're shocked by this, but she's way better looking than Brie Larson. That's right. Chris Mitchum, active on Facebook. He's friends with John Wayne and Patrick. I can't remember what other movie Chris Mitchum was in that I've seen him. Yes. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Yes, Mark D. Anyone? Yeah, I saw that stupid Wonder Woman pilot with the what's her name? Something Padalecki, whatever name. The lady who played Mockingbird, and she's also on the great show, The Orville. I forget her name, but I love her. But yeah, that stupid thing by David Kelly, that stupid Wonder Woman pilot. Did you ever watch that one? Jesus God, man.
No, did not.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe Chris was his son. Maybe it was, but he did have a brother because his brother. Okay, it might be his son, Steve. I could be getting it wrong, but there was a Mitchum who was his brother who was on an episode of Have Gun Will Travel, and probably not much else. Rod Thunderheart. The question should be, does anyone not remember the greatest American hero? Believe it or not, I remember it. Believe it. I love that show. Well, I love the song even better than the show. Mike Post. Marty Noxon could write a better script for Wonder Woman than Joss Whedon. Yeah, Marty Noxon was a pretty good writer, actually. Yeah, Joss Whedon didn't get his little Wonder Woman movie made now, did he? Didn't happen. Yes, Adrian Padalecki. That's right. Yeah. That was pretty bad, though. But I love her. You know, she played Mockingbird on Agents of Schmuck. Yeah, but it still wasn't any good, Jed. Yeah, I mean, come on. Let's see. So, okay, well, now I can't remember the Mitchum's brother who was on that episode, but it was definitely, he was on one. Yeah, that's right. William Catt, Robert Culp, believe it or not. Could say that all day, couldn't I?
The better question is Christopher Mitchum still alive?
Now we're going to go down that road again, are we?
Sure, why not?
Okay, John Mitchum was Robert's brother. Okay. Maybe that's the one. There was, maybe Christopher, maybe it was his son, Christopher, that was on that Half Gun episode. It was like 1964 or something. Yeah. Wait a minute. You dressed up like the greatest American hero one year, Jed? There you go. Wow. Hope you didn't lose the instruction manual. That was a fun show, though. Oh, it was pretty cool. John Mitchum is my buddy Steve Mitchum's grandfather. There we go.
Is that for real?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I do believe he would not be pulling our leg on that one. Yes. I've known Steve Mitchum for 40 years almost. But it's a different John Mitchum. Oh, there you go. but it is John Mitchum is his grandfather. But didn't you tell me you really are related to Robert, though? Now I'm confused. I'm really confused now.
Got you, keeping you guessing.
Actually, my oldest brother was. No, I never met John, that brother. I met your other two brothers. I never met that one. Wow, damn, dude. But he is related to Robert, though. Okay.
Yeah, I'm related to Jimbo Fisher somehow, but I've never met the guy.
Really, Jimbo, yeah. the coach, Jimbo Fisher.
Yeah.
He coached down here.
And somehow I don't know how, okay. But I am. But I've never met the guy, so I have no idea how.
Oh, it's Dan you're talking about. Okay, I see, Steve. Well, yeah, Jimbo's he coached down here for LSU for a while, and of course for Florida State, and I think he's coaching Texas A&M now or something like that.
Yeah. I've never met the guy or anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know who I'm related to?
Brie Larson.
Besides her, I'm related to Ben Grimm. It's true.
Ben Grimm?
Yes.
No, different Ben Grimm.
Aunt Petunia is my Aunt Petunia. No, maybe not. I probably can't really back that up. Yeah, I think you have to. Someone has to actually exist for you to be related to them.
It depends on your mental faculties, I guess.
Wait, we're supposed to have mental faculties to be on this stream? Nobody told me this.
Be a good idea.
Connie Selica was easy on the eye. I loved her. Yeah, Connie Selica. Yeah, she was married to Gil Gerard back then. Greatest American Hero. There was a pilot where a girl was going to take over for Ralph. That is true. It's on the DVD. I don't know if
this is
what? Go ahead.
I don't know if this is a spicy take or not, but Gil Gerard's kind of a douchebag.
Don't be dissing no Buck Rogers, boy. No, I mean, I know it. Maybe in real life. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying, he's kind of a douchebag.
Yeah, actually, but I love Buck Rogers. But I hear you. Why you got why you got me ruin my Buck Rogers, man?
I'm sorry. Just a bit of a douchebag. That's all.
Well, he must be if he lost Connie Selica, because man, she was a cutie. I thought, but yeah, that is true, Mark. And I've seen that pilot. They filmed one episode to try to pass the costume on to a lady to make a fourth season of Greatest American Hero, and it just didn't happen. I guess why was William Catt wanting to leave anyway? Yeah, she was. She did marry John Tesh, but before that, she was married to Gil Gerard. Pretty sure. You knew that, right?
That she was married to Gil Gerard? Yeah.
Yeah. Then he screwed it up.
Douchey Gil Gerard.
Then you screwed it up. Buck bitty bitty bitty. Buck. You got divorced. Buck bitty 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 bitty. Buck, you're my kind of guy. Freezing my ball bearings off. Well, I mean, that's all. Well, of course, that's true. You know, Mark Hamill's a douchebag, but we all love Luke Skywalker. No, I understand the concept there. I was just goofing around there, Jed. You're correct.
I'm a douchebag too. So,
well, yeah, I also am a douchebag, so that's fine. But I don't like me, so. A lot of guys like Lou Ferrigno, Gil Gerard, Burt Ward have to go to cons and hear a bunch of idiots tell them how bad they look. Did they really tell them how bad they look? I mean, well, you know, if somebody's being a douchebag. Well, somebody's being shitty to you after you've told them how bad you look. That's a little bit of a different story. I never walk up and say, "You look like shit, man. Can I have your autograph?"
Yeah.
So if that's happening, you should be a douchebag to them. Sure. I mean, you know, why not? Tell them how bad they look. Wow, that's bad. Oh, yeah. Screw the but yeah. Well, there's something. You know, screw George Clooney in his face. He doesn't. Leave Buck Rogers alone. Leave Buck Rogers alone. Yeah, Clooney, get screwed. You don't need to. I mean, I know he doesn't want. At least he won't be playing him. But yeah, we don't look in 2021 era. We don't need a Buck Rogers reboot. It would just be garbage, shitty crap.
You're getting close again.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, that was a good one. That's a good one there, Smart Steve. Yeah, clever.
They're gonna get you yet.
They might get me. See, the way to get me is to be unexpected. I mean, you know, if I'm expecting it. I mean, you know, it's like, look, don't telegraph your punches.
They're circling the wagons on you. They're gonna get you yet.
Well, yeah, look, you don't telegraph your punches, man, and you don't just throw like a lobster over the plate for the guy to hit it out of the park. I mean, you know,
I don't know. I thought that was. I don't know. I thought that was pretty subtle.
No, that's what I'm saying. Steve did good with that. I don't know if Smart Steve intended that.
Yeah.
No, I'm complimenting him. He almost got me on that one because he knew there would be he would knew that he probably didn't know. I mean, I think he knows me.
See, but, I'm not going to play that game tonight because we've been hanging out too long. It's low hanging fruit for me. It's too easy. I'm going to wait to see if somebody else can do it.
By the way, it's not your job anyway. This is the chat's job to trigger me. You know that. That's kind of a de facto rule there.
I've done my tour of duty with that. I passed the torch.
Oh God, yep. Carrie Fisher,
the next generation of shit stirrers.
Exactly. Let's see here. Yes, Lou Ferrigno. Here's people ask, what happened to your muscles? Really? All the time. The dude is like 60. Well, look, if they get stupid shit like that, then I got nothing. I mean, you know, look, go off on them if they're dumbasses. Yeah,
what happened to your muscles? He's still a pretty big dude, isn't he?
Well, yeah, there's that. Plus the fact, why would you ask a dumbass question like that?
Because you're a dumbass.
Oh, well, yeah, to answer my own question. He said Burt Ward is good. Why? How about again? Because it's none of your goddamn business. I mean, why is he so bad? Look, because what is he, 70? He should ask him why. Burt Ward should say, Burt Ward should say, well, why have you never been famous?
He's at least 70, I would think.
That's crazy. Paul Newman stopped signing autographs when someone asked him to sign something while he was taking a piss. He said, "My hands are full." Oh, shit. Yeah, good for Lou Ferrigno. I don't do. What's wrong with you people? No. It's different. Like if someone's just a douche to be a douche, but if people are giving him dumb shit like that, I'm not going to call him a douche. I mean, if they're just not putting up with people being dickweeds to them. But I've heard some of them are jackasses. Yeah, hey. Well, I know it wasn't intentional, smart Steve. I'm just saying. If it was, it would have been a damn fine effort. And now, hey. Oh, that was uncalled for. Shit. I don't have any. Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Yeah, well, there you go. There are a lot of people in general with no filter, and a lot of nerds and geeks don't have a goddamn filter, apparently. So he's 74. Okay. No, I know you weren't intentionally doing that, smart Steve. We were just messing with you. But if you had been, it would have been a good one. That's all we're saying, right? That would be a good plot, right?
I thought it was.
Wow.
I'm not above it.
Wow, dude. I did not know this. Steve mentioned talk to Lou.
I don't care.
At a con. He said his hearing aid doesn't pick up music. The guy has never heard music in his life. Oh, that's crazy, dude. Did you know that?
Why would his hearing aid not pick up music?
I know nothing about hearing aids. But to have never,
I don't either.
I
never thought about that.
I never have.
I'm not familiar with how they work.
Right. Never heard music. I'm not even gonna make. There are jokes you can make, like at least he had never had to hear the Backstreet Boys or anything. But no, it's not funny because wow, that's that's amazing. It blows me away, man. That's a shame.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, I've never heard of anything like that before. We knew. Obviously, we all know he was deaf and stuff, but I figured if he had, I didn't know that about hearing aids.
Makes me wonder how a hearing aid works now.
Yeah, I
just assumed it amplified sound, but I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I mean, it does to an extent, but maybe not everything. I don't know.
He said someone also asked him what music he listens to while he's working out, and he said again that he's never heard music. Wow, man, that is
wow. It's kind of sad.
No wonder Ferrigno's angry all the time there. Wow. Well, there you go. Again, you learn something bizarre every day. That is wild, weird stuff. But that is bizarre. I did not know that. But I have read your book, and I wanted to ask you a few questions about your book because I read it, and it's really a wonderful. Sorry, I don't know. Pluto TV has a Johnny Carson channel. Do you have Pluto TV, by the way? It's pretty cool.
Yes.
That's amazing, man. There's one now that I found that's even better, except I don't know if it may have gone off. Have you familiar with one called Airy TV?
Gary, as in the name?
No, Airy. AIRY TV. I think it got taken down because it's not working the past couple of days. But when I checked it out the other day, if you think Pluto TV has a lot of stuff, which it does, they've got a channel for just about every damn show ever made. And I kind of knew it was kind of a slipshod looking app because when you go to it, it pulls from different sources.
Oh.
When you go to watch, I think I'm kind of suspicious of it. Now it's off. It won't. Well, I think it may have got busted, but Pluto TV still up and running. That's pretty good. It's free. I mean, hell, what do you want? Got a little commercial every now and then, but it's friggin' free and it's got all kinds of stuff.
Big deal. We used to have to sit through commercials. It's not a big deal.
No, it's not a big deal. That's what I'm saying. I mean, dude, it's just incredible, really.
I just hate that it's the same commercial.
Yeah,
They
it
literally run
is.
the same commercial all the time.
I know a woman who got an implant and had it taken out because she freaked out every time she heard sounds that we take for granted. What's that? Yeah, oh, I got you there. Yes, Rob Thunderheart says, "Hey, Clobbs," with a question. What is your question, my friend? Would I want your book? I mean, I would not want your book for sure. I mean, I forgot. I'm sorry, I did forget you. You wrote a book. It would mean learning to read, but I'm not too old to learn to read. Kidding, just kidding, buddy. But I would certainly not.
What's the book?
Yes, tell us. By the way, Rod, tell us about the book, or you could send it. Well, on Twitter, you mean send me info about it on Twitter? You mean? Sure, you can send me that, and you can tell us about the book in the chat if you want, or maybe even we could get a link, and if you got a link somewhere to where people can find it on Amazon or wherever your book is, you're more than welcome to put that in the chat there, Rod. Rod, of course, has been a cool friend of the show, and he's a good friend, of course, of the wonderful Raquel Briggs, whom I do the Saturday Night Star Trek with, and he is a writer, obviously, and I think he's mentioned that before. Yeah, well, look, and by the way, tell us where we can have a link for it, Rod, and we'll have somebody grab it. Well, there you go. The ultimate trigger's here, Flash, and
yes.
it's coming. This trigger's for you, not me. It's Claude. Claude Parrish is here.
King of the triggers.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Oops, this trap jumps on me so much here. Cloud Paris. There we go. But yes, Pluto TV is pretty damn cool. Let's see. It's an invisible woman who falls in love with a guy who is blind but can see. Okay. Well, dude, why don't you find us why don't you find us if you have a link? I mean, do you have it? I'm sure it's like, is it on Kindle? Is it on Amazon? Whatever it is. Rod, find us a link we can put up there for anybody who wants to go check it out and stuff. Flash versus Paris. Perishable. So, can't read.
The fight to the death.
Yes.
So wait a minute. It's about an invisible woman involved with a guy who can't see. Did I hear that correctly?
Yes, a guy who is blind but can see. He's blind but can see.
It's interesting.
I'm a little puzzled by that, Rod. If you could elaborate, if he's a guy who is blind but can see. Okay, well, I'm puzzled by that a little bit, sir. But I'm sure you can clarify. Claude. Oh dear. Well, when it comes to triggers, though, look how many times has Claude gone after you in the chat?
It's because he loves me.
True, he does. He does love you.
We all love Claude.
Yes. Well, maybe not all.
The smart people do, okay?
What the hell? I didn't know what's going on anymore. Pluto's, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, but yes, not figuratively, literally, yes. So I don't even know what's going on anymore. I don't know about you. I've lost control, everyone. I have no more control. But Flash, we need to confer. Remember we brought back our hate movie list, or our movie hate list a while back?
Yes.
Well, since we ran out of lists, and since Claude loves lists, by the way.
He does. Oh
yeah, Legends and Roast of the Superheroes or on the DC Universe app, by the way, everyone, for that we were talking about earlier. We should, bring back some of our lists that we haven't done in a long, long time. What do you think? Like we did with that one. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm up. I'm in.
Okay, sees by feeling, the energy feels people are, sort of like a Daredevil type. Does he have a radar sense like Daredevil?
Oh, okay.
But I got you now, Rod. I was just looking for a little clarification. I hear you, partner. Say again, Flash?
Which ones are worth revisiting?
Oh, well, I mean, again,
whichever one's angered Claude.
Well, yeah, he hates just the list in general. He just hates everything about lists. So.
But, he thinks we're lazy. He thinks we're lazy hacks.
Well, we are. I mean, we're not. Definitely not.
I mean, we are. We are, but
yeah, that's true. Let's talk to you about triggering. Oh, so it is sort of like a Daredevil thing, then. Let's see. Why I oughta. I got you now, Rod. So yes, a lot of sort of a not unlike Daredevil. Okay, that's cool. I now see what I now vibe your Rod. I now grok. I now grok it. I know it's a fancy term, grok, but I'm going to use it anyway.
How come Claude's never done a list?
He won't do no goddamn list with me. What he did?
Why not?
I don't know. He's too good for a fucking list.
Too good for it. Oh.
Yeah.
We're the lowbrow.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear Claude do a list. I'm being serious.
He's gonna make a joke.
I'm not even like jerking his chain. I think it'd be interesting.
Well, I stopped asking him because he never wants to do one, but he thinks it's beneath him. But
what if I ask him and he says
yes? Ask him. You guys can do it. I'll sit there and listen. Wow.
That's a lot of pressure, man. That's a lot of pressure.
I'll have to look back and see which ones would be, because I had a lot of fun just recently doing that the movie hate list. That was fun. And my good buddy Paulie with Latino Slant does a Saturday show now where he they all just talk about bad movies. They pick like three different bad movies.
It's more fun to shit on something than to praise something.
Well, of course. But the thing is, one thing you'd love about this one is they find like 3 movies, and yes, they do some older stuff. But lately, there've been some really shitty. I knew he was going to do a damn Franz Liszt joke. Every time you say Liszt, he's got to mention a goddamn decomposing composer. The decomposing composers. So they picked 3 movies, and he's talked about a couple of movies recently that are really new. Have you heard about this fucking movie with Mickey Rourke called The Legion?
No.
Dude, look into it. It's so horribly bad. I mean, I've only heard them talk about it. It's like a year or 2 ago. It's about he's like some Roman soldier. He's got it. I can't even describe if it's a 10th as bad as they said it. And yet fascinatingly bad. Look into that. Look into Legion with Mickey Rourke.
See, I've talked to you. I've mentioned this before. We have a tradition at my sister's. After a Penguins game on Saturday, we have my sister pick out a movie, and it's got to be trash. It's got to be something really horrible. It's got to be deliberately bad. Like the worse it looks, the more of a candidate it is for a viewing at night. And just because I don't know, it's become this weird tradition because my sister doesn't fuck around. Like she won't scroll through Netflix for an hour like the rest of us psychopaths do. She'll just pick something, right? And it always turns out to be just utter shit. It always turns out to be really bad. And my nephew was over there one night and he's like, well, what about this movie? It's really good. And it's like, no. When you watch a good movie with my sister, it feels wrong. You can't pick a good one. It's got to be something really terrible. So, yeah, I can relate to that. Sometimes it's fun just to watch a bad movie.
Well, You like there was another one they were talking about this recently with John Revolting that's really bad called the Fan or something like that. But this is
I've
called.
seen that.
Oh, you've seen that? I heard it was terrible. Is it
I've
terrible?
seen it. It's so bad. It's great.
That's what they were saying.
It's,
It was really hilarious.
yeah, it's so awful that you just can't stop watching it.
Wow, I've heard that. They reviewed it. They on their show a couple weeks ago, and it sounded
it's really bad,
horrible. This one here, dude. They say this is like that. That is so. It's so horrible.
Well, that's probably next on my list then.
Yeah, you might want to. I don't know where it is, but you might want to seek it out because, and when Mickey Rourke's bad, he's bad, dude. As you know, I don't have to tell you that. So it's called The Legion. I did not watch it, but I heard them talk about it. Look at this scene. Look at his fingernails in the scene. They say he's
an odd bird.
Man. Yeah. So yeah, that's one that they say is really horrifically bad, and again they do some older stuff too. The thing is now they've been inundated with everyone making suggestions. You got to watch this one, got to watch that one, got to watch this one, got to. It's like, man, this is not. So there's three.
You've opened Pandora's box.
The great Mark C. Hey, buddy. I hope you're doing all right, man. We're all pulling for you, brother. The great Mark C. I thought Immortal with Henry Cavill and Mickey Rourke was pretty terrible. I think I saw that one. It was pretty crappy. Was it called Immortal or Immortals or something like that? I can't remember exactly what it was called. 2011 or something like that. But yeah, I remember. I got dragged to the theater to see that crap. Ugh. So yeah, hail Mark C. Good to see you, brother. So this looks terrible. I mean, everything they told about this one, I don't know if I could sit through it, but this is right up your alley, Chief. Now, what's that stupid movie with what's The Fan?
I don't remember if that was the name of it or not.
I think it's called. Is it called The Fan with what's his face? Is it John Travolta?
Yeah, there's also a movie called The Fan with Robert De Niro. I don't know if two movies have the same. Is it?
Yes, it's the same thing. Yeah, there it is. Look at this crap. It's bad, huh?
Oh yeah.
Mexican Iron Man. Oh shit. There you go. Top 10 pizzas the Flash can deliver under an hour. Okay. Are there really 10 different ones at the Mexican Iron Man? I have a feeling that it would be mainly pepperoni and the occasional like weird pineapple pizza or something. All right, we're on that list. You heard it from Mexican Iron Man. That's the way we're going to do it. That's the
top
list.
10 pizzas?
Yes. We can't just throw top 10 pizzas. It's got to be pizzas that the Flash deliver. You're making fun of the Flash, man. Come on, man. It's not right, man. But yeah, they say this was really. So it is that horrible, is what you're saying.
But I'm going to ask this question again, in all sincerity, since we're ragging on the Flash.
Not me.
How does Jay Garrick's helmet stay on?
The Speed Force, which was retcon.
Okay.
That was retcon. You know, it wasn't
original. Use
that. Yeah, I mean, it's glued on. How about that?
Okay.
He doesn't like Jay Garrick's helmet, folks. I think we should vote him off. It
looks stupid.
It's a great helmet, man. We should vote him off the island, I say.
It looks stupid.
It's beautiful. That's a great costume.
Okay.
Somebody's calling this look Travolta's Guy Gardner haircut.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's exactly what it looks like.
It does. Holy shit. Oh, man.
It's like some weird Mo Howard thing. I don't know. It's like, it almost looks like a toupee.
He uses
but
super.
I don't know.
He uses super glue. Eric K says. Yeah, Jay uses super glue. Damn it. Yeah, but it is probably the Speed Force, I guess. And I'm not a big fan of that whole Speed Force retcon. That who was it? Was it Wade or Johns that came up with the fucking Speed Force shit? I don't like it that much, to be honest with you. But yeah, I know of 3 movies called The Fan. There's this one, the more popular one with Wesley Snipes and Robert De Niro. And then there was one with Dennis Christopher from the early 80s, a horror film, slasher. Remember that one?
I do. I don't think I've ever seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
It was on cable back then or whatever. Yeah, here we see Revolt the Strangling Carrie for not liking Jay Garrick's helmet. There you go. Well done. I agree, Rod. Flash is a most powerful hero. No question about it, bud. Yeah, Lauren, that's right. Now I'm Lauren Bacall was in that. Wow, that's true. Holy shit. I know Dennis Christopher was the only name I remember, but yeah, Lauren Bacall is in that movie. Holy crap. The Fan. Yeah. Oh well. Anyway. Well, there you go. You got a couple. Well, you already saw this one, but you got Legion. You should probably check that out and then blame me for it later. Oh, that's right. He was in Fade to Black, not The Fan. God got it wrong.
Oh, that's right. It was Fade to Black.
Tim Hayes, good save.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it, but I know the movie.
The Fan was a different one. The Fan was a slasher thing as well, wasn't it? Or no? I'm thinking of a different one.
Was that the one with Morgan Fairchild?
That might be The Fan, maybe. Anyway, I don't know. I'm glad you straightened us out on that one, Tim Hayes. It was Fade to Black. God, why? I don't even know why I remember that crap. Even though Lauren Bacall was in it. So, good one. A very good. See, man, look, when you got this great of a chat room there, you can get something wrong, you fuck something up.
They're on it, man.
They will come to the rescue, and they will make you say, look, dumbass, it was this, not that, you son of a bitch.
They're all like a bunch of little Texas.
They are like Tex. They are. None of them know Tex except for a few of us, but yes, they are a lot like Tex. I miss Tex. Tex, if you're lurking, fuck you for not saying something in the chat. He's not there now. But
yeah,
should
Tex. See, I can say that because Tex isn't here. Tex is intimidating.
Yes, he loves to run roughshod through the chat. I got to get It is a great chat group, Steve. Mention my love. That's amazing. I love them all. I've got to get Tex to start coming into the chat. Now he'd just ruin it, wouldn't he?
Tex?
Yeah.
Is he? He's not here, is he?
I don't know. Are you here, Tex? I don't know, but I'm kidding. That's why I said that. I want to see if he would speak up. If I said he would ruin it.
Then yes, he would.
Yes. See, now,
yeah, I only said that because he's not here. He's an intimidating dude.
He is. I don't know if he's here or not. He might lurk. I never know, man. I never talk. I haven't talked to him. I got to call him. Well, yeah, that's close enough. He's from, Steve, smart Steve, you'll do. You're from Texas. Actually, Tex is from Mississippi. So, and I've known him for about 40 years. And I don't to this day know why he's called Tex. I have asked him, and he's probably told me. And as you can see, since I have a shitty memory. Okay, Lauren Bacall was in the fan. That makes sense. I'd never retained the knowledge. Like, he probably tells me and then wipes it from my crappy memory because I can't remember. But people will say, well, why is he called Tex? And I go, I don't know. How long have you known him? Just like 1982 or whatever. 83, something like that. And you don't know why he's, I don't know. But if he is there, I'm sure he's glad we're mentioning him because I miss him. I miss you, brother. Even though Flash is intimidated by you because you scared him.
He is. He's a scary dude.
Tonight's show is sponsored by
yell at us all the time.
Flash Immigrancy.
Get back on topic.
What topic? Was a topic?
Does remember text would always be like, get back on topic.
Oh yeah. Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah. Somebody was looking at that. Flash is
Stop talking about sports.
Oh yeah, text will get all over our ass now. We couldn't leave topic, man. Get your ass back on topic, man. Houston, yeah. Tex the tiger. He is a tiger of sorts. Skinny tiger, but a tiger. But yeah, you're right. He would get all over us, man. When we
he was hardcore. He was like a real producer.
Yeah. He'd get our, he'd cut it out, man.
Kept us honest.
Yeah, was talking about us. Oh shit. Yeah. Tex Ritter. Yeah, we get it. That's Tex Ritter. Because John Ritter's dad was Tex Ritter. That's true. Good one. At least he's not Matt Dillon. Flash Immigrant Transportation Services. When you need a number one coyote to cross that border, hire Flash today. You're not going to get me, man. You're not going to get me. You can't trigger me. Mexican Iron Man, you've triggered me before, my friend, but you can't do it tonight. You can't do it tonight, buddy. Not going to fall for it. Tonight's guest is a man called he is Mexican Iron Man, and he and Ed have a new production for they're coming out with. It's called what is it? Publishers Clearinghouse Sweepstakes, I believe. Yep, where you may already be a winner, right, Ed? Oh yes. Oh, magnificent one. Or not. Well, you're the one who brought up Tex, by the way, just so you'll know.
I know.
He was great for sound checking, though.
I crossed the bear.
Yeah. I'm going to get Tex to come back one of these days. I hope. Yeah, I miss the boy. I don't know. Well, what can you do? Well, we've been on for I've been on for well over 2 hours. Some people that shall remain nameless and are only a number like 87 showed up fucking late.
Pull their weight.
Yeah, man. I got to do everything around here. You just dumped me for a fucking hockey team, man. What's wrong with you, man?
I was responsible tonight.
I'm glad you're here, brother. Look, I wasn't even going to do one, man. I did a show earlier today, but I wanted to be able to hang with you a little bit, buddy. So,
that's what sucks about being the boss. You can't always leave when you're supposed to.
Yeah, I do understand, buddy. I do get you. That's the way it goes. Man, what are you going to do, man? It's just great having you. We didn't do anything tonight. We bored the hell out of our chat room, and it was still nice enough to hang out.
So as usual.
So
yeah, usual show.
Usual open show where we talk about nothing. So, and we do that a lot. But a lot of people, I've watched a lot of streams. I watch nothing but a lot of streams, and everyone does it. So what are you gonna do? But I had fun, and if everyone else didn't, I'm sorry.
We've just perfected it.
True, we did. We invented it. We perfected it. Not invented it. I think we invented it. Well, no, you're right.
Yeah, just rambling about nothing.
Yeah. Yep. No. Texas bitch. Oh yeah, we got a great crowd. I mean, got anything else? Anything else to bring up? I mean, what I know that will not get us in trouble because sports will get us in trouble. But if it's geek related, I mean, because there's nothing, man. Oh wow, really? Fast Steven Seagal. Yeah, YouTube is doing that. What the fuck is wrong? Unsubbing people. Are they like doing a clean out or something? What's the deal there, buddy? Because my buddy Jed went to he went to Stevens today and he found out he was unsubbed. I've never really found myself unsubbed. Wow. That's crazy, man. Yeah, now I have lost subs before.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Mexican Iron Man. I can't leave. I prepaid Look, Mexican Iron Man, you're more than welcome to come in here and diss the Flash anytime you want. I know you're a busy man, but if you want to come in here and talk bad about the Flash, you can do that.
Are we talking about the Flash or are we talking about me?
No, not you. He's talking about the Flash. He doesn't know you, but
Oh well,
he just thinks the superpower is not any good for some reason. He's
I was like,
not big.
it's easier to come on and diss me.
Well, look. By the way, look who's talking because Mexican Iron Man. I'll have you know that this gentleman named Flash here, named by me as Flash, he makes fun of a different superhero. A few of them. So whereas you make fun of the running superpower, since we got a great chat here anyway, we may as well just run you under the bus, Flash 87.
Go ahead.
Friggin' 87 fucking Flash here. Yeah, Mexican Iron Man makes fun of running fast. Well, this guy, should I tell him? Should I tell him to tell on you what superhero you make fun of all the time, dude?
Go ahead. See if I care.
All right. Well, multiple superheroes. He thinks that the shrinking power of the Atom, the Silver Age Atom, Ant-Man, Wasp, people like that is lame, and he makes fun of them a little. I got it in before you did, buddy.
A little bit.
I got it before you did. How dare you, sir? The Atom's a great superhero. So how about that, everyone? We've got...
But here's the thing. He shrinks, but retains the strength of a normal man. So fucking what?
Yeah, but he does a lot of other things too. He could, but you're right.
I'm small and I can punch you just as hard as I could when I was 6'2".
Say it the way Garrett Moore said it. I can shrink down to the size of a man whilst retaining my human strength. It was a flash of, oh, that's pretty impressive. Hey, get this. Hey, Hulk, get a load of this guy. He's got the strength of a human.
Yeah,
clean house on all those other ants.
He ain't wrong. However, I like to think that everybody I make fun of is nobody's favorite.
Oh, you think the Atom's nobody's favorite?
Nobody's favorite.
That's
nobody's
right.
Favorite.
Hey, Fat Steven, thank you, buddy. Appreciate seeing you, man. Have a great night. We'll see you soon, buddy. So wait a minute now. Now we got one guy dissing the super speed of running. Well, the power of super. It's not running, it's super speed. Let's just get that right. And now shrinking's not any good.
No good.
The Atom is Steve Mitchum's favorite. I did not know. Is the Ray Palmer Atom? Sword of the Atom was a great comic by Gil Kane, by the way, but go ahead, say it. You only saw a little of it.
Very little bit.
By the way, the first Atom, the Golden Age Atom, didn't have shrinking powers.
Well, then what was the point?
Al Pratt. He was a real short dude with a costume, but he could fight. He was a real tough dude. He didn't even have superpowers, really. Al Pratt was the first Atom. But yes, Professor Ray Palmer was the second Atom. He was the Silver Age Atom. Now, we're going to leave Aquaman alone.
But called himself the Atom?
Yes, Al Pratt. Let's see here. The first.
That's even dumber.
Why? He was.
I'm short and I'm the Atom.
Yeah, let's see here. You've never seen the Golden Age Atom?
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ray Palmer was the second Atom. Yeah. All right, there you go, right there. Well, let me pull it up. Sorry. Yeah, he's I'm sure you've seen this guy. Let's see.
That's not the Atom, that's you.
What?
Your picture popped up for a second.
He's just a guy who could fight. Yes, he couldn't shrink.
It's kind of false advertising.
I mean, the original one couldn't shrink, that is.
Looks like a wrestler.
Later, he got shrinking powers, but at first he couldn't shrink.
Wasn't that convenient that he called himself the Atom and then eventually got shrinking powers?
Eventually, later, they retconned where he got him. But yeah.
Wasn't that convenient?
Convenient. So look, he could fight, man. That's what he did. He fought people. Look at him. He didn't need no damn powers. But the great one, of course, is this guy. Great Gil Kane cover.
I do not remember this character at all.
You don't remember the Golden Age, Adam? Oh, yeah.
No.
Al Pratt. Anyway. Yeah, I guess that's a good thing. Yeah, Al Pratt was basically the first Puck. He's kind of like Puck, yeah. That's right. Yeah. Well, you learn something old every day. But anyway, yeah. That's one of the great Gil Kane covers right there. So don't be dissing no Ray Palmer. But yes, Ray Palmer, Hank Pym.
So stick that up your ass, number 87.
Yeah. So yes. Do you all agree that, shrinking power is not cool? I mean, super speed's cool, right?
I would take it.
Well, there you go. Phoenix Argus, thank you. Look, shrinking isn't so bad. You can peek on the ladies and in the changing room. As a matter of fact, it's funny you mentioned that, sir. One of the most hilarious comics I've ever read was by Robert Kirkman, who wrote Walking Dead, created Walking Dead and Invincible. He did a comic called The Irredeemable Ant-Man. And what happened was, if you ever get a chance to get your hands on this comic book, there's a trade paperback of all the best ones. A S.H.I.E.L.D. agent by the name of Eric O'Grady, who was a complete and utter scumbag, an asshole, little prick, a little twerp, not like a villain, just like a jerk, an asshead. Got a hold of one of Hank Pym's experimental Ant-Man suits, and because he was working on a S.H.I.E.L.D. helicarrier, and he took it. And he started messing around with it and ended up using the costume to do stupid shit like, let's see. Remember Carol Danvers when she was hot? He went into her shower as an ant size. He used the costume for immature shit like making ants race each other and do stupid crap. The comic was friggin' fantastic. Did anyone here ever read The Irredeemable Ant-Man? Holy shit. Nothing, maybe like 8-9 issues. It was fucking hilarious, man. And he was a total jackass. I mean, he was a lowlife. And he was a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent who played around with the ant power. Anybody here? Anybody? No? Nobody's read that comic? Man.
Anyone?
Oh, there we go. I think, at least I think Jed might have read it. No one else has read that.
Bueller.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you're right. So right, Mark. I read that. Really funny. Never get made today. No. Makes me want to go back and read that. Dude, this is hilarious. At least somebody's read it. Great comic. And yes, Phoenix Argus, he definitely used it to look at ladies. I believe you, Jed. Yeah, man, that was a great comic, bud. So, yeah. Well, I'm glad somebody read it. God, I miss that comic, man. Let's see. You know what? Let's look at him. We got a second. What the hell? Irredeemable asshole.
My picture pops up.
Yeah. Oh, crap. There we go. The Irredeemable Ant-Man. This guy is a total jackass. Oh, man. I miss this comic. And yeah. Wow. There's a trade paperback that's kind of expensive, but wow, Claude found a bunch of them in the 50-cent box. I don't know, it was like maybe I don't know what, 11, 12 issues or maybe? Yeah, so.
It was a short box.
Okay. You going to make fun of this hilarious comic now? – 23 supervillains, not one with a wallet. Not one wallet. Oh, shit, man, I love it. Oh, well. I'm sorry, everybody. I just like this stupid comic. He was a total dork. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, man. Well, there we go. Shit, what? Canceled? 12 issues. Shite. Yeah. Yeah, the trade's like $40 or some kind of crap. Actually, like 30. It was close to 40. Yeah. Then why create such a comic? I don't know. Because it was funny? That could be a good reason, right?
Works for me.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad I thought about this comic. I'm going to try to find my copy of it somewhere. I have the trade, I think. Oh, man. Dude, Mexican Iron Man's up working late, man. Dude, I hope you're doing all right, buddy. It's good. I'm glad you hung out with us a little bit tonight, man. I know you just got a lot of work piling up on you, brother. So it's always cool to have you. Let's see here. Spending my days over till I hit remission. My spending days over till I hit remission. Well, dude, Mark C, dude, give me a holler when you can, brother. I hope you're feeling better, man. Let us know and keep us posted, bro. You will receive many prayers and thoughts and vibes and all that stuff. You got a bunch of buddies who love you out there, bro. Hit remission indeed, man. I'm sorry to hear about what's going on, buddy. But dude, man, I'm with you, man. If you need anything, around the corner, you know that. So I am around the corner for you. Everyone hail the great Mark C. Everyone put an M in the chat. I'm going to take a page from my good buddy Doomcock. M to hail the great Mark C. Just a big capital M in there, if you would. Even I will do it. Yeah, so. Yeah, buddy. There we go. Yeah, bud. There you go. It's not good news, but let's see. No quit, dude. Kick its ass, brother. We're with you, man. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate that. On your side, bro. On your side. We're with you, man. I'm glad you popped in tonight, buddy. Please give me a holler tomorrow, man. We've been worried about you. So, and you will pull through, bro. Everyone, I want to thank you all for hanging out with me here. You just kind of goof around doing nothing on an open stream tonight. I don't get to hang with Flash that much, so I wanted to, hang with him a little bit and just visit. And I want to thank everyone for being here with us tonight. This has just been an amazing, gigantic chat. And thank you, Steve Mitchum, for those prayers, man, and everything. Thank you all for doing that. And hang in there, my brother, Mark C. Bud. There you go, buddy. Well, I want to thank, of course. Let's see if I can. Now, again, you all know my garbage memory. So if I leave anyone out, or if anyone's lurking, anyone lurking, love you. Thank you for being here. The ones that I do know are here, of course, the great Steve Mitchum. Thank you so much for being here. The great Mexican Iron Man, buddy. Thank you so much. The Claude Parrish. I'm just kidding. The great Claude Parrish. He is the great Claude Parrish, but we can't let his ego get out of because he's just going to make a stupid joke if I call him that. So screw you. How about that? D.D. Myers, thank you for being here with us, my friend. Mark D, as in Mark with a C. Thank you, bro. Jed, come and listen to a story about a man named Jed. Thank you, my brother. And thanks again for hanging out with me earlier today. Smart Steve 68. Thank you, my friend. Master of the two greatest wrenches out there ever. The master of the wrenches. the Eric K and the Chris Persia. My friends, I am always just so honored to have you here. Eric, thank you so much. Chris, thank you so much. I can never thank you enough. Earlier with us, and I hope she's getting some sleep, although I love her. Purple Valkyrie who popped in earlier. If you do manage to hear this or whatever, I love you, Purple. Thank you so much. Phoenix Argus, thank you for popping in and hanging out with us. Tim Hayes, thank you, my friend. The great Rod Thunderheart. Rod, it is always a pleasure, my good friend. Thank you so much. Vigilante Williams, who popped in earlier. I don't know if you're still here, my brother, but I thank you for popping in. It is great. It was great to see you. Thank you so much. I'll see you over on your streams. I'm sure next time I see you streaming, I'll be there if I can see you there, buddy. Let's see. Cam, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to remember everyone. It's very tough to remember them all, of course. Just Joe 47, Jobber was here earlier. My good buddy Jobber. Thank you, brother. Just always really appreciate you, my friend. It's amazing to see you. If I left anyone out, it's only because I got a garbage memory. You all know that. It's been a while. Fat Steven Seagal did pop in earlier. Then hail to him. And of course, again, biggest shout out ever to the great Mark C, my many times partner in crime. Feel better, brother. Everybody loves you out here. Everybody's pulling for you there. All of Valhalla and all those wonderful people there. And everyone, man, just is in your corner, brother. Kick its ass, buddy. Kick its ass. And I want to lastly thank my great friend, 87, a.k.a. Flash. Buddy, I want to thank you for hanging out with me again, bud, as always.
Oh, yeah. I got to come in and shit on everything, so.
Did you? I didn't notice.
Yeah. I shit on Gil Gerard. I shit on you name it.
Yeah, but you didn't trigger me, and that's all that counts.
I know. I tried. Maybe next time.
Yep. And of course, dude, the door's always open when you can make it again. When you can pull yourself away from your hockey, you big hockey person, you hockey puck.
That'd be me.
That'd be you. Good luck to the Pens. Go Pens.
Go Pens.
Go Pens, and good luck on that with them. And man, let's hang soon. Thank you, everyone. By the way, show note: I will be on Saturday Night Star Trek as always. Here, this same bat time, this same bat channel with the wonderful Raquel Briggs. Excuse me. I love you, Raquel. If you happen to be hearing this, the wonderful Raquel Briggs and I will be on Saturday night as always, reviewing Star Trek. We will have 4 episodes this week at all. Including one that's going to be, oh, man. Dude, you know what episode falls into this package? We do 4 a week. You know what is in this one this week?
Which one is it?
Favorite episode of them all. Meaning not.
Oh, God, it's that one?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, good luck with that one.
Oh, so if you do happen to be free, man, you might want to hear how much we love that episode.
Oh, we all do.
Yeah. And of
course,
course,
there's some asshole out there that loves it. It's their favorite one.
I want to find the person that loves that episode.
They're out there. Somebody is.
Well, I've never talked to Raquel about it. Maybe she loves it. I don't know. Maybe someone will pop in the chat that loves it. By the way, again, yes, go to Jed's channel and Fat Stevens and everyone else's. I got links in my description below to some great friends' YouTube's channel. So please go check those out and subscribe and check subscriptions because YouTube is deleting subscribers and stuff. Should I tell them? They're asking what episode it is. All right. It's called The Alternative Factor. You asked me. You asked for it.
The alternative viewing option.
Well, look, we have a responsibility to review it. You know that.
Good luck with that one. But like I said, sometimes it's more fun to shit on something than to praise it. So
we'll do it. Yeah, absolutely, man. So
at least you will.
Well, of course, yeah. I want to thank everyone tonight. I'm just going to cut this thing, and I got to tell Flash something after we get off of here. But thank you all so much again for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful night, and see you all. Hopefully, see you all Saturday. I'm trying to. Oh, Tim Myers was here earlier as well, by the way. And I lost Flash. Oh, my God. Chris Persia, we're wrapping it up anyway, bro. Thank you so much. I almost forgot Tim Myers. Tim Myers was here. Tim, and thank you. So thanks, everyone. We're going to head out. I'm going to play us out here with our the great Stone Loki's amazing outro. Good night, everyone. All right, everybody. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Take care. Have a great night, my friends. Later.